Hi,
Brendan, that
we're
was
here.
a real Saber-tooth
Hello.
movie.
Yeah, it was.
After a week delay,
Yeah.
apologies. I was sick and unable to DM, which is a problem.
It do happen sometimes.
We are back, and we are excited to continue. We are late. How's everyone doing?
Good.
Woo!
We're late because we had to
doing
let how
good.
ship
I mean-
combat works. We actually have a
I mean-
reason this time.
Oh,
Kind of.
it looks like straws.
It was.
It was
a
straws.
straw. Working on my half-orc impression.
There we go.
It's convincing.
As one does.
Matt Allen's new character, Half-Orc.
Half-orc.
Just so you
that's
thought it was safe to go back into
Just
the
a
party.
class.
Half-Orc
It's just a
appears.
level 3 half orc.
Not even a level 2. Just a half-orc. No levels.
It level 0
1
half
half-orc.
because you had to have a class to have a level. Yeah, so you're level 0 half orc.
Ooh,
A being.
you're just a common citizen.
You're just the half orc stat block.
Well, we're glad to see everyone again. Apologies that we had
should've
an
been fun to do, though.
unexpected no stream last week, but we're gonna go full speed ahead with this stream,
We're
and because
back.
we were already late, because I was going over boat combat rules with everyone. We'll go ahead and we will kick it off zesty with a recap today.
Let's go.
That was a chunky
Recap.
transition.
Which last week was, or not last week, but last session was pretty simple because you guys went to Nutton Town, and
Nutton.
upon arrival there were 3 sea hags and 4 water elementals that the sea hags summoned attacking the town. Most of the session was just combat against them. You rid the small town of the menace.
We
You
whooped him.
talked to
Oh,
yeah, you
whoop 'em,
guys
whoop
whooped
'em.
him pretty good.
I gotta
You
resummon
talk-
my pseudo dragon. No, he died.
Yep. You guys talked to some of the pirates,
I remember
that
the
had
name
kind
I
of
had,
been
though.
delegated to the town. Found out that the Moonlight Company had kind of sent all these pirates here, like real pirates, away from Cutthroat Roost when they kind of took it over.
On roost.
Yep, Cut Fun Roost at this point.
Cut Thunders.
You went to see Ricky Tasker, the powder monkey, once on Azrael White's ship. Since he'd been the one kind of telling these stories and selling this information to Otis Mush. And, Arthur / Azrael was pretty much like, WTF, bro. And he is just kind of like, I'm getting paid. I got regulated this shithole town. I blew all my money. Like, what do you want me to do about it, buddy? But he did tell you a little bit about your map piece where you could go talk to Lyle the Relentless, the pirate fairy from Arthur / Azrael's Tales, who may know a little bit more information. So you went and visited Lyle, who is a sad affair at this point. He was captured by the Vanitarian Navy, had his wings melted off, and was blinded. Now lives here in Nutton Town, wasting away and waiting to die. However, with Arthur's arrival and party's arrival, he kind of gives them a little bit of information about their map piece, which possibly exists within the massive fog wall that resides over here by the Isle of Elos. No ship that has entered this fog wall has supposedly ever returned. He informs you, though, that you need 2 very specific items: a draft sail, which can be crafted somewhere here, and a blessed thread, the thread of which can be obtained from an abbey to the east of the isle, thinking that the map is reversed. And however, the thread must be blessed by a priestess of the goddess, which may prove difficult, as there are a few of those left. As he tells you this story and also kind of relays information on what has happened to the famous pirates of old and the 5 years since Azrael sunk his own ship, you've basically come to learn that most have either died or retired, leaving Lyle as the only remaining last of the great pirates, and the state of great pirates within the Vanitarian Sea in question. Upon telling you all this, Lyle finally is able to pass on, having one final kind of swashbuckling moment with Arthur, and Arthur carries his body out to be buried. And that is where we will pick up today's session, still within Nutton Town. So I'll go ahead and move us to the Nutton Town map, which is our battle map, but it kind of gives you an idea of where you are. I'll get rid of these bodies. So Arthur, you have taken out Lyle's body, and I'm assuming you have buried it somewhere nearby. And had a small ceremony for him at this point.
after that's complete, I guess I'll kind of rally the group and see, since the only one we really have any information on is the golden thread. I guess we should probably pursue that first. We can try and ask around for a daft sale once we get that going. But because I guess I'd ask you, DM, would I know where to craft a daft sail, or is it something that I'd be unfamiliar with?
Draft sale is
Draft
going to
sale's
be you're going to need a shipwright who is exceptionally good at their craft. At one point, Cutthroat Roost may have been the place you could have had something like this crafted. At this point, if you were to get a draft sale, it may be one with a slight, Moonlight Company insignia at the bottom, and it's about as good as a pixie stick, for a nourishing meal. There are other places to visit around the Isle of Elios. I did change over to the map. There's Erskine, there is Korg, Morg, and Dorg to the east, and there's Fort Pliskin, all places that may possibly yield you a draft sale.
About that compass. Sorry.
Our reverse compass, because I accidentally made all the maps
Yeah.
backwards. Not because I'm stupidly illiterate at direction, but because when I created the Vanatirian Peninsula, I accidentally made it facing the wrong way and just went with it.
No, it makes perfect sense. It's north, west,
South
south,
and S.
extra west.
It's true.
And S.
Other
I
west.
know we decided we are on the other
extra
side of the flat globe.
Yeah.
Yes.
Or the underside.
Yes.
So that's why it's all reversed. All right. Okay. So we need draft sale we'd have to ask about, and then you mentioned in your recap, just so I remember, we found out where we could get the golden thread made, but we have no clue where to get it blessed, correct?
So not necessarily made, obtained.
Okay.
You
Yeah, we
can
kinda
get it
know where one
obtained in an
is.
abbey to the east, which is this way.
Yes.
Not
okay.
actually east.
Okay. All
the
right.
west.
So do we want to head that way, or since we're on the on this kind of island / peninsula, do we want to go to Erskine first because we're already over here? Check that town out, see if there's any information that way, and before we head out to Morg, Korg, and Dorg.
Well, I mean, we're already
I
here.
think that is a good idea.
It's closer.
All right. So let's. I guess we'd set sail from Nuttontown, and head out to Erskine first.
Uskern. Uskern.
In
Spelled Uskern.
utter silence, since the bard does not want to.
I was going to say the bot appears possibly broken today.
No.
Bot appears to be dead.
Doesn't seem to be working.
Where's my sailing music?
I know, I'm sad.
All right,
This is
here.
important.
I got it. Don't worry. I mean, I can't
Alright.
play it for you guys, but I can play it for the stream.
Okay,
Oh, that is. Why is that taking? That's why.
that is so weird.
There we
You
go.
know, it's not an Elyssia stream the last few months unless, stuff is broken.
I'll hit the loop button.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
There we go.
Send me up.
Brendan.
I
Power of
mean,
the
you can always
streamer.
just hit the play button yourselves too, so. And just listen to it. Since the bot
There you
doesn't
go.
want to
If
do
you
it
would like
for
to
you.
listen to the ambient sailing music, and when I change it, I'll post it so you can change it.
I mean, we'll see if
the
like
Power of the
just
streamer.
do try to post it with the bot, because if the bot starts working, then
Yeah, no,
it'll
for
pop
sure.
in
I
with
will.
with combat
Yeah,
music or
I
whatever,
will for sure.
or whatever.
So
music
you
we're
guys are going
changing
to Erskine.
Yes, we're gonna sail
you.
to Erskine.
All right. So as a reminder, you are right here.
Yep.
Erskine is
Yep.
right here. It is labeled since it is a large enough settlement. So you're able
We're
to
gonna
sail
sail
off of
this
that,
way.
You're gonna
Yes,
sail
directly
through the
through-
land.
Yes. We're gonna shovel a tunnel and go.
We're gonna use create water to constantly to create a stream for us.
You have all these wizards
Jesus.
casting create waters. Your boat
No.
sails over.
That
We
is
will
the
tell a
coolest idea for like
That
a
is a
noble
great
ship.
idea. I love
Yeah,
that.
That's
like
such
a
a
noble
cool
who is
idea.
just so petty that he just like pays thousands of wizards to
I
constantly
love that.
cast create water.
He just goes
underneath
to
his
the
boat.
wizard school, gets all the level 1 wizards, gives them their like tuition money for the semester, and just has them cast create water for like a
Continuously
month.
cast it.
Oh, that's such a great
that's
idea. I love
amazing.
that. He could just pay someone to enchant
Yeah.
the boat to do
He
it
could just-
automatically,
He could
but
just
it's
pilot
funnier.
the boat normally
Yeah.
and not spend all the money on the components for that spell. But
Yeah.
Yep.
It's so much
Nope.
funnier if he does it that way, though.
Yeah. It shows his status where he's got like 50 wizards at the front of the ship casting create water. You just literally like you're in a small village and you look up, you just see this boat riding on a small stream of water over them.
Like, what?
I love it.
It's like, is it
That-
raining?
That is something
That's
that
such
I
a
hope
great
the DM
idea.
does someday.
That's
Oh.
fantastic.
All right. So you guys sail your way around to Erskine,
Mhm.
where you see thatched huts and dirt roadways, and a strong salt breeze that greet you. I guess you smell that. You don't really see that. This small fishing community consists of a hardy native people, expert sailors, and fishers. They eye you cautiously as you enter the village.
I guess we dock and begin kind of make. Oh, go ahead.
Again, like Nuttentown, you'll have to
Yeah,
ferry
sorry.
yourself.
That yeah, I presume yeah. So
Sorry, I should have mentioned that, but you must
We'll
ferry
drop anchor out in the deeper waters, and we'll have room,
While we're sailing, I will I'll redo the ritual because I assume we're sailing for at least more than an hour,
It'll probably take you about an hour or two to get there.
and I'll use that time to get my pseudo dragon back.
All right, your pseudo dragon is back, buddy.
I'll just find a room and just do it.
I guess
remember his
yeah.
name.
Once we're ashore,
wait till
I
it comes
guess
up.
I'd look around for any sort of bosun, or somebody, a master craftsman that might be available.
Yeah, so the village you've arrived in here of Erskine is definitely a more native to this island village. This isn't like Cut Fun or Cutthroat Roost once was, where you've got this kind of vagabond group of, sailors from all over the globe gathering here. These people are, they're definitely more of this area. And they actually don't even have any docks when you arrive and kind of tender your ship. You actually have to pull it up on the beach and leave it there. There's all these kind of canoes that are laying out as these people kind of go out and they begin fishing. The general populace has kind of they have more of a tan skin. Their clothes are not of the Vanatarian Peninsula way. They're more thatched and stuff like that. I don't want to make it seem like backwoods native, but they're definitely
yeah.
of this island kind
Yeah.
of thing.
Is there a tavern or any sort of like
Nothing like that
okay.
here.
Which is
There may
people
be
living.
watering holes, but this is not a village that expects visitors.
Sure. I will go over to, I guess, the fishing docks and at least the people who are working there, see if there's somebody who appears either on a break or available for a chat. I don't want to bother somebody who's in the middle of work.
They're definitely no one's really on a break. They're all working, but yeah, they as you approach Arthur, they kind of one of them stops and kind of asks, Andawa
So his name is Andawa, or
is a greeting.
oh, Andawa.
What do you wish of us?
We're here looking for a couple of things, just some information. And we'll make it worth your time, and I will actually flick him a gold coin, or him or her.
This money does not mean anything here. You may take it back.
What
Oh,
does?
Well, that's good to hear.
Goods? Do you have any resources or anything like that?
Would we? I guess we probably wouldn't have brought any rations ashore, but we do have some aboard the ship. So if it's worth enough, as we could provide some food.
If you have any food, we'll take it.
Well, it depends on whether or not our information's worthwhile. But we're sailing over here because we're looking for a couple of peculiar items. One, do you have anybody? I see you're a fisherman village, but do you have anybody who knows how to work on sails? Some sort of master craftsman in
You'd be looking for
shipwrights?
Watu. He is our master craftsman.
Watu?
Watu. He is the village is not only a crafter of ships, but also a crafter of fine fishing equipment.
Where might he be at, or they be at?
He kind of indicates over to a hut that they've constructed, within their village.
Well, thank you.
Also, I don't know why I've given these guys a French accent. It's about as
Jackson,
far-
that's great.
Far from
Dude,
anything I could possibly give these people.
They
so-
don't.
It's great. It's fantastic. So I won't waste any more of your time, and I'll leave the person to it.
They appreciate it. They kind of
Mine's-
go back to working on their ships, their canoes. They're kind of like small like rafts and sailing vessels used for fishing.
I will go over to the master craftsman area.
Watu?
What?
Alright. So you guys headed further into the village. Roughly, the village of Erskine is about 15 thatched huts, with a 16th much larger hut that kind of serves as a sort of like central point of the village. Most of the people are out and about working right now, men, women, and children. You definitely notice that the village's hierarchy almost seems to be matriarchal dominated, as most of the women seem to be kind of in like foreman sort of roles where most of the men are doing the work. But the women are definitely almost performing these kind of like, I'm trying to think of how to describe it, like a I would say a business type role. Like they're doing these very like calculated, like okay, you're going out and you're bringing this much fish, and you're going out and you're doing that. They're doing these very much like executive kind of roles, like within this village. My alcohol is making me not as word savvy as I usually am.
Aha.
Words are hard.
Words are hard. They really are. So you approach this hut that was indicated to you to be Watu's. And as you kind of step around to the side, you see a hardy man with dark skin, some tattoos on his body. He's not wearing a shirt right now. It's actually draped around his neck, kind of going off his back like a cape. And he's working on a very ornate like triple wide canoe. It's this kind of huge canoe that could hold a large number of people, and he's creating it by hand. He has this sort of chisel instrument with a flat head, and you see him actually scraping at this section of wood and then slowly binding it together. He's got this kind of like mud, clay, kind of caulk concoction that he's spreading between the wooden boards to give them a watertight seal. He makes this large boat. And Arthur, as you kind of see this just from your generalized experience out on the water, you can tell that this small canoe, though it probably could hold maybe like 6 or 7 at one time, is a hardy sailing vessel that would be excellently used for a fishing community.
Sorry to disturb you, but are you Watu?
That is my name. What do you wish from me?
Well, we're looking for a draft sale or somebody who may be able to be commissioned to make one.
If you seek a draft sale, you are going to have to come back at a later time. That is something quite difficult to create.
Fair enough. How long would it take you to build one?
How long would it take me to create a draft sale? That is not something that someone asks for out of just a desire for a draft sale. Tell me, what is it that you wish for a draft sale?
Well, we're looking to break the fog.
Ah, I see. You wish to sail into the fog wall. Now, that is something you realize that most people have perished when they have done.
There are many things this group of people have done that many
Most
others have
of them.
perished doing.
Oh, there's a fate of many sailors who go that way. Now, I have seen many a boat who come this way, seeking the fog wall, seeking the treasure on the other side, who have gone into its majestic exterior only never to return. And you think that this draft sail is going to help you?
No, I'm not necessarily think the draft sale is going to help me. I was told by an old friend and colleague that it was a necessary item in order to pursue the pursuits we're going for.
What fool has told you this?
Lyle?
Is it relentless?
Yes.
Well, now then, I apologize. That is not a fool. That is a wise man, and he directed you into the correct decision of needing a draft sale to penetrate such a thing. Now, who have told you that I can create such a thing?
Nobody. We were honestly
kind
just
of
looking for a
assume.
master craftsman, and you're the first one we happened upon.
That is interesting. Now, tell me, my friend. It is in fact that I can create this draft sale for you. So, I will not do it for free, obviously. Which I
Fair
can
enough.
wish a man of business such as yourself would understand. But those who wish to brave the fog wall do not wish to brave the fog wall just because it is some Massive form of mystery. Exactly why do you wish to brave the fog wall? What is it that you, my own friend, wish to gain from it? Oh, yo, compatriots here.
How do I put this? We're looking for something that not necessarily we would gain, but we prevent from falling into more nefarious hands.
You'll need to be more specific, my friend. I know many a thing that, if they felt in nefarious hands, could be used as
We're looking for
moments
a
of
piece of a
contention.
map.
Ah, you seek the golden map piece left by the goddess, then.
We
That's
do.
a very secretive map. A lot of people seem to know about it.
It is an old legend amongst these parts. Now you must understand that the village of Erskine, we are not necessarily as keen upon your goddess as some of the other people are. In fact, our village may consider to be a form of blasphemy. And we prescribe to a much older form of religion here. A time when Elyssia was not necessarily referred to as such, but was known as Canis. Perhaps you are unfamiliar with such a time, but our people hail back far from the time, far from your stories of goddesses and their corrupted siblings.
Fair enough. And we don't mean to upend your way of life.
You would not be upending anything, my friend. It is just a fact as the matter, that these precious artifacts that you people so seek and hunt may not necessarily be as divine as you think they may be.
I don't think any of us are
That's-
really arguing that.
Yeah, that's fair enough.
But
I
Bill,
am here on
Maybe the big
vacation.
man.
I am glad to hear that one of you is at least enjoying themselves upon these islands.
Yeah.
Enjoying is a strong word.
I apologize if the capitalist types have not been necessarily as welcoming as some others may be. I won't necessarily say you will find the people here in Erskine to be as welcoming, but you are welcome to try your best.
I have given up on material plane hospitality.
But if someday you can find one that provides you the hospitality you seek, do not necessarily look down upon it. There is nothing quite like a bowl of my grandmother's mussel chowder, and if she was still alive, I would give anything for it. Those are the comforts of home. Those are the hospitalities that you may seek.
I got a cool souvenir cup from Wenches.
I have never been into the former pirate paradise. The people generally avoid it for its more capitalistic ways. It's a little bit more corporate than we like to be here. Though we definitely fear that one day they may encroach upon our territory.
That I would
Well, I
not
would
be
not be
shocked about.
surprised. Yeah. We never know when they need to expand for more whatever they're doing.
So have
Bit-
my answers been satisfactory?
More or less, and I will offer my price for this sale. It will not be in gold or riches or jewels or even fruits. Now I have a question for you. Have you heard about the tale of the Alabaster Keep?
Have I heard the tale of the Alabaster Keep? I lived it.
Not the old tales, my friend. Not the tales when it was formerly captained by the White Devil. No, I am talking about the recent tales from the last year.
The ones supposedly about the ship that has risen and
The
is
ghost
haunting.
ship. You have heard of it, I see.
Every ghost ship I've come across has neatly sunk itself to the bottom of the ocean.
Yeah. Well, this one has seemed to find a way back into the straits. The thing is, a year ago when that damn ship resurrected itself, it turned all of these isles into a hunting ground for pirates, for sailors, my sailors included. It seems that the crew of the ship like to take pot shots at when they rise out of the water for fun. You understand it has greatly reduced the amount of fishing capacity that we have here. Reduced fishing capacity means less food, less trade, less money for good old Erskine. As you can imagine, that makes things economically a bit different.
Certainly.
I think I know where this is going.
There is a fort to the north of here. Not on the island where that Fort Bliskin exists, but until an island farther north than this. There is a fort there that once served as a fort for the Elos continent, and this government now it supposedly has become overrun with pirates. And the dead pirates. Pirates that supposedly hail from this alabaster keep. If you would go and you would take care of them for me, I will agree to this draft sale for you, free of charge, since this would help my people.
So we go north of Fort Bliskin to an island with another fort on it. Take care of the ghosties. And what kind of proof do you need that this was done? Because I could just sail out into the ocean till you can't see me anymore, drop anchor, and then come back.
Considering if my sailors get beyond the coast of this island, they are shot out of the water by this ghost ship. I would assume that if one of them makes their way out and isn't blown straight out of the water, you have done the task.
Fair enough.
Oh, that's a good measurement.
You guys ready to take on some ghosts?
It wouldn't be the first time, I don't think.
I have yet to see a material plane ghost. I would like to see what one of these things are. Do they have big feathers like our friend Center?
No.
Maybe in their hats, but other than that, no.
They all wear hats.
Not all of
Ghosts?
them.
Well, I'm sure a few
Ah.
probably do.
I see. So ghosts are large birds with no feathers when some of them wear hats.
None of them are, well, I shouldn't say none of them. Some of them might be birds, but for the most part, they're just what people used to look like, just in, like, decomposing.
Ah, like the revenants.
Yes! Yeah. Well, how do you know what a revenant is?
They are the form of the creatures from when your people. They bring the shambling bodies around.
Oh.
I've seen it on when I was watching Material Plane before I came here for vacation.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
Fantastic.
Genie TV providing all the answers.
Interdimensional TV. Watched the zombie show one time, knows all about him.
All right.
Man versus car, who will win?
All right. Well, we have a deal. I guess I'll shake his hand if he's looking for a handshake.
He offers you a handshake. His hand, ironically, Arthur, like you go to shake his hands, and you probably have, pretty big sailor hands. His hands like triple the size of yours. This is his massive, muscular, just appendage. He just comes out, grabs you, just gives you a hard shake.
Got the big mitts.
I will begin preparing your draft sale. So, if you return, I can always turn it into a normal sale. If you fail to return, I should say.
Look forward to seeing you again. Thanks for the vote of
Look forward
confidence.
to seeing you again.
French Maui. Yeah, I'm gonna turn around. And walk out.
What did you say?
French
I said,
Maui.
looking forward to seeing you again, French Maui.
French Maui.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know why. I'm so
Maui.
sorry. I gave them all French accents. I was gonna
No,
go
I
sort
just
of
you
like,
described a very muscular guy with tattoos all over
Yeah.
his body.
I
I was gonna
can't
give
wait.
him more of an Islander accent, and it just came out French for whatever.
I
reason.
sure can't wait to come
So-
back for the sale, and then he
Yes,
gives it to us, and we say
please.
thank you, and he says, "What can I say except you're welcome?"
Bonjour.
Nope. I'm making a note right now of that. That note
Yeah,
is made.
French.
Note is made.
I'm French.
I am French.
He's gonna be Lumiere from the.
Ratatouille, but in this stupid island. It's like a squirrel or like a small island.
All I could think of is the French peas from VeggieTales.
Oh, there you go.
Yes, another.
I mean,
great-
we've had
Oh.
two French representation. We had the bullywogs from the other who were
Yes.
murdering each other, and
Yes.
these guys, they're a little more tame, but
The bullywugs were the greatest. Viva
Oh,
la
I
revolution!
was a little more
Revolution.
ridiculous with them. They were like, ha ha ha, I am super French.
They're the worst kind of French.
They were the most offensive kind of French. So if we have any French viewers, I apologize, but
All right.
I only have so many voices in this tiny white body of mine.
To the ship.
To the ship.
All right. So you guys return to the Armored Badger. You have the map. Where would you like to go? Obviously, the fog wall is right here.
We cast Create Water to go through this mountain. And
Does
go
anyone
through
know
that.
Create Water?
No, I don't think so.
I was
So
gonna say,
anyone
one
would
of
be
you, I don't know if it'd be
Principal, right?
enough water.
oh no, Create Water's like a puddle. Like it's literally enough
Yeah.
to drink.
Yeah,
See, that's what I'm
it
saying.
makes
You
like
need,
a 5 by 5
hundreds of
area of
wizards
water.
casting Create Water to cast it.
Yeah, you would need a lot of wizards to do that.
Is this the fort he was referencing? Is this island's fort, or is it even further north past this map?
Possibly that is the fort he is referencing, considering it is the only other unmarked thing on this map.
Okay, because he said further north than Fort
Yeah.
Bliskin, so I didn't know if it was like north to just directly north, or if it's north.
Yeah, I guess in his description, it is a little more north than Fort Pliskin, but yes, that is not.
Rotate.
All right, we are
Now
going
north
to.
is explicitly this way.
Yes.
This is north.
I just love it. I just love the idea of this giant compass just like floating in the sky, like it's like a planet, like a celestial being. And as this guy's describing where this fort is, you just see it.
Adjust.
This is now north.
All right. Yes. So as we are going to sail out of the bay here of Erskine and around this island to this island up here.
Wanna go all the way around? Wanna go boop, boop. Come up to here.
I'm sorry, I navigated away for a second. So you're gonna head to the fort.
Yes, we're gonna try and get this ghost ship
Let's sail.
situation sorted before we worry about the blessing of the goddess Thread.
Yeah, because if we can get rid of this ghost
Okay.
shit, they don't have to deal with it anymore. While we're
got
sailing
you.
around to bless that. That is a
Because if
good
we
call.
die now, then we won't have to worry about having both items. We're just
Yeah,
we
we,
just
just
have
lose,
one.
we don't lose anything.
There you go. All right, so
It's a
you
win-win.
guys can begin sailing your way from Erskine to
Sail.
this fort to the
Sail.
north. All right, so while you're around the island, there isn't really any issue until you sail out more to the open sea. I assume you're just gonna make a straight, diagonal
Beeline,
shot
a
over there.
direct beeline.
All right.
Going straight north.
I should have named all these islands. I wasn't thinking of that.
It's
Or
the
way
unnamed
more.
island of Blankistan.
Blankistan.
Yes.
All right. So
No
you guys
name
are
is
sailing.
Stan.
You guys are sailing along. My light's too low. I can't read my fancy sparkly
along.
dice.
Along for the sailing.
All right. So while you are sailing, you encounter another vessel.
Does it appear hostile?
That's a great.
Doesn't. It's a merchant galley.
Let.
Do we rob the merchant?
Do we board them?
It's like right like over here. You're not
The
very
middle
far.
of it.
How
Also,
close
as
are they?
a travel time, it takes you about 1 day to get to every island except these 2 middle islands. It takes
Like
you about
half
a
a day.
half a day, unless you're sailing from like this island to this island.
Okay.
How close are
Um,
these?
Does it say, does the merchant ship appear to have the Moontide flag on it?
The Moonlight?
Moonlight,
Moon-
yeah, the Moonlight Company.
No, it's bearing the colors of Elos, which is you're in the Isles of Elos, but the continent of Elos.
Because we were totally going to take its stuff if it was good. The Moonlight Company
Moonlight
ship.
No,
but-
the Isle of Elos really serves as kind of like a channel. Not really, well, it's not a channel, but it serves as like a hub point.
Yeah.
Kind of a lot of ships between the Vanatirian Peninsula and the continent of Elos, which is the Kingdom of Elos. They kind of like sail through
Meet
the
here.
spot because
Yeah.
they can stop in Dorg, Korg, or Morg to kind of like refresh before getting on to the rest of their journey. It's like a 1.5 to 2 month journey to get between the 2 continents, and this island is kind of like the halfway point. It's a little over halfway for Elos. It's a little under halfway for the Vanatirian Peninsula, but it's close enough, kind of thing.
Are there any fish underneath our boat?
There is plenty of sea life underneath your boat. Actually,
like
if you're
to
lucky
stay
enough and you wait out during the early mornings or evenings, you might even see dolphins jumping out of the water.
I would like to say hello to the dolphins.
Prince of Arn, you see some dolphins. You're allowed to say hello to them.
Hello.
They say
Dolphin.
nothing. They say nothing back. They continue to do dolphin things.
No, I can speak to animals. They say they're just rude.
They're
Well,
just rude to
you didn't say you were speaking to animals.
I can. I can always
Yes.
do it.
You can always speak to animals. Well, the dolphins
Yes.
hear you.
Still super
And-
rude to you.
Yeah, no, they're not rude dolphins. They're not rude dolphins. They kind of go underwater, and at first Prince Safari, you're like, fuck these dolphins. These guys are rude. And then all of a sudden they kind of pop up closer to the boat, and the one dolphin's like, hello.
Hello. How are you today?
I am wonderful.
Oh no.
I have not seen
I
many
know that
dolphins.
voice.
I have not seen many dolphins around since coming to the material plane, and I rarely see you all the time on the other spaces I have been to. But it is good to see that you are here as well.
See, it's like you before. It's good to meet you.
It is good to meet you as well. I am on vacation with my friends. We are being pirates. Though I must say, I am a little confused on what a pirate actually does. It seems to be different every island we go to.
I don't know what a pirate is. I'm just a dolphin.
Ah, yes, that makes sense. Well, can I ask you a question? Have
Of
you seen
course.
any ghosts around here?
Oh, not any like. I guess what's your definition of a ghost?
It looks like a decaying person, but they have hats, and sometimes they do not have hats.
Well, there's some fucking pirate ship that sails under the water like it's their goddamn territory and just screws with us. Just sails right on by, doesn't even like flag it down, doesn't ask for the right of way, just goes right on through like a fucking asshole and
Ah.
pisses us dolphin people off.
Dolphin
Oh.
people.
How would you like us to go through your area so that we may be respectful to your space? I
Oh,
did
you
not.
guys are fine. You're above the water. That's your territory. These fucking assholes, they come into our area and they sail through it and they're assholes the entire time. Fuck
Ah.
them.
I see. So their ship can travel underneath the water. Is that a normal practice for material plane ships? I am under
Absolutely
the
not.
most of them
You
do not.
know, the allegiance of dolphin kind got together. We discussed it. We had donuts over it. We all determined it's
Donuts?
straight fucked, man. And if they don't step off, we're gonna declare war on your people. Well, not your people, but the fleshy sons of bitches that reside above the surface. We're gonna fucking kill every single one of them.
Well,
These dolphins
I
so
can see you
depressing.
are very passionate about your waterways.
Yeah,
I will
yeah,
be
we are.
sure, I will be very sure to tell this to the rest of my crew. However, if you happen to see this underwater ship come by, do you think you would be able to make some sort of commotion on the surface of the water so that we may know that this is happening?
Yeah.
I did not hear you, as my hearing is bad in the water.
Do you have a problem with them, bro?
I do not think so, though I have a feeling that any ship that is traveling underneath the water and disrupting your area is not someone we would like to be around.
Yeah, no, I'd agree with that one. Dude, they disturb all the coral, they mix up all the plankton. Just
Ah,
last week, Bernie had to move away from his shallows because those fuckers just came right on through it. Blew up his entire yard. Man, he put in the finest bluegrass coral you can buy in this section of the ocean, and they just went right on through it and destroyed it. You know how much bluegrass coral costs? That shit's a fortune, and they went right on through it, those bastards. Don't have any respect down here.
that is a shame, and I am very upset that this is happening to you as well, as you seem like a fine, young dolphin.
76, but thank you, I appreciate that.
Yes, as I said, you are very young.
I don't know how old do dolphins live.
I don't know.
I don't know, but I know 76 is super young compared to Prince Safari.
That's true. That is true.
Okay.
Well, I appreciate you saying that, man. You're a
Guess let's
brother
find out.
amongst dolphins.
That is very kind of you. If you would like to come onto the ship and have some of my friend Sentinel's soup, feel free to do so at any time.
I mean, technically, I'm a mammal, so I could do that, but I don't want to because I'm, I'm most at home in the sea.
I'm
Ah,
sorry.
well,
the dolphin said he was 76.
Yes.
He's like 16 years older than the highest dolphin lifespan. He
This
is
was back when
ancient.
dolphins had less
He is
competition.
these are Elysian dolphins, Darby. Don't
know,
let
I
him
know.
Totally
don't-
different.
Just so we're aware,
Fishing.
the dolphins live to be
There's
about
no
45 to
pollution,
60
there's no
years old.
plastic
We
in the
learned
ocean.
something.
There's no plastic in the ocean. There's no overfishing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's been no oil spills. These dolphins are living their best life.
Yeah, the worst is they have this asshole ghost
Yeah,
ship
those
just
ghost
sailing
ship.
under the water, destroying their bluegrass coral, which is incredibly expensive.
In
Really
dolphin money.
expensive.
In
Yeah.
dolphins.
So I've learned this about the ship. I now know that it travels underwater, which I think is a good thing to kind of sort of know.
Yeah.
And yeah,
It's a
and
little
then
terrifying.
they've
Yeah.
agreed to make
It's like a
noise.
shark.
Yeah.
That the dolphins would make noise if it comes around, so maybe we can get a little bit of advance warning.
Yeah.
Other than that, yeah, I'll tell. I offered that he's cool to be on the ship anytime, and I'll be like, well, then you please enjoy the rest of your day. Please spread the word to your dolphin friends. If you see this ghost ship coming, make some noise, and we will handle it for you.
Yeah, no problem, man. What's your name? I didn't catch it.
My name is. But in the common tongue, wait, I think in your language it would be.
Yo, man, I really appreciate that. I got you 100%, but just to let you know, that initial way you talk, us dolphins understand that, bro. We know 86 languages. We are taught at birth, bro. So, like,
Oh,
you never have to think that you have to, like, dumb yourselves down to us. We get you, man.
Translate the dolphin.
you know what? I have been reminded that dolphins are one of the most smartest and intelligent creatures on the material plane. Though I constantly forget because I deal with so many of these other types of people.
Hey, those people up there, they're watching Flipper thinking we're like some type of cute, cuddly little fun animal. Fuckers down here, we did neurosurgery before you fuckers were even like, figured out how babies were born. So, get on that level.
I see. Well, congratulations on whatever neurosurgery is. Have a great rest of your day.
Yeah, you too, man. Take care. And he just flips away with the other dolphins.
I had a lovely conversation.
What?
Today. Prince of
plot.
Byron made a friend.
I
Made a
love, I
friend of
love
his
that.
dolphin.
I love that Cappy / the Inkwell lives on in that dolphin.
That I won't lie. Besides my Duke Seymour Ellington voice, that is probably my favorite voice to do.
Oh man, that's
I don't know. Your Dandelion voice is pretty great.
Dandelion.
Secret
Damn,
BBED.
baby.
I am
Secret
Dan
BBED.
Dillon.
I'm still calling it.
What did you just call me? I am not a flower. That was fun. That was fun. All right, so Prince of Farin has enlisted the assistance of the dolphin populace to help inform you if the Alabaster Keep is upon you.
So I guess since this is not a moon whatever ship, a moonlight
Moonlight.
vessel,
Yeah.
we will allow it to pass by. We'll give it
Okay.
some berth, but kind of let it know that like it needs to move. Kind of do the hallway chicken thing, like you need to move for us, like type thing. 'cause we're the
There
bigger
are like
vessel.
nautical signals and signs you can give with light and kind of stuff that lets them know that you don't mean any harm. You're just passing through vessel. They kind of are like, with their kind of light show, like, hey, we're a sailing vessel, don't fuck with us, and you are like, hey, we're just passing
No,
through.
We're not gonna signal them that we mean no harm. We're just gonna keep going and see how much of a wide berth they give.
If you don't signal them back, like at all,
Uh-huh.
they will kind of begin to like that you see them kind of shift their sails to kind of like sail around, but you definitely see like people like getting like the ballast is
Uh-huh.
ready, like
Right.
what are these guys gonna do? Like we don't recognize the sails, they aren't striking any colors. That could mean piracy, but the waters have been particularly safe in the last year, but that could be piracy. But ultimately, if you guys don't get too close to them, they won't fire upon you, and they'll just keep going on towards Korg, Dorg, and Morg.
We will allow them safe passage.
Ramming speed.
Yeah, and then at night we chase them down.
Yep, you ramming speed them.
We'll follow them, and then when they're all off the ship at night to get their supplies, we'll just take everything and leave.
Completely stupid question. Did anyone ever play Sid Meier's Pirates on the Xbox, like the OG?
Yes.
Pirates? No.
Dude, I love that game so much. I played the shit out of that game and got like the most money, the best like retirement ending for my guy. I joined the Spanish Navy. I sacked and converted every city in the Caribbean to be a Spanish city. That game was awesome. Hours upon hours into that game. My pirate retired at like 80 before he was still sailing, sword fighting people when he was like 26.
What a
It was
G.
great.
That's
He was a
awesome.
G, man. All right. I got to the point where the game was like, you have to retire. You can't play anymore.
Your guy is too old. He has to stop.
You're too old. You can't pirate anymore. All right. So you guys continue sailing on and kind of reach, the evening, sort of like right here before you will arrive to this other island, where you're heading to Fort way more north, as somebody has written on my map. There's so many things on my map, people.
Yeah.
I know who's
Fort
added
way
it
more
too.
north.
There'll be stern talking to after the session. So you guys are sailing along here, and in the evening, it's probably about 7:30, 8 o'clock at night. Arthur, you're at the helm. Sentinel, you've just finished preparing an excellent dinner, and the crew has partook in this seafood stew that you've created. Prince Safarin, you are
Dolphin special.
yeah, you're
He kills the dolphins and Prince of
you got the unnamed dolphin that I forgot to give you his name. His name was Seymour, by the way. Seymour
Good.
the dolphin.
Yeah,
But
Sentinel
Prince
just
Safarin,
comes
you're kind
Be
of
more dolphin.
Seymour dolphins. You're kind of hanging out up at the top of the ship there, looking over the water, seeing if your dolphin buddies will pop up. And finally, another dolphin, not Seymour, kind of pops up. He's like, "Yo, bro, what's up?"
Hello. Are you a different dolphin than before?
Yeah, my name's Kyle.
Hello, Kyle. My name is.
Oh, it's good to
It
meet you.
Ah, yes. Your accent is quite good for someone who lives on the material plane.
Thank you. I've been practicing.
Ah, I see. How may I help you, Kyle?
Oh,
I am on vacation, and know that I will not be doing too much work.
Oh, dude, you don't have to help me at all. I'm here to help you. Just to let you know, the alabaster keep's like literally on your ass right now, about to pop up. Seymour let me know. He let a dolphin know to let another dolphin know to let me know that I did it to let you know that you guys are fucked.
Ah, thank you very much. I will tell the rest of my friends.
Good stuff, man. I hope you survive. If you do. Basically, he was like, he's like, come on down to the Dolphin Paradise and get some fat dinner. In your language.
I will. Thank you very much. I must run and tell my friends now. And then I will go to Arthur, where he's probably sailing the ship, and then I will have Sebastian go to everybody else and be like, there's an underwater ship following us. I'm pretty sure it's the ghost ship. We should probably get ready for an attack from behind.
Yeah. Okay. Everybody has I'll attack formation. Everybody get in positions.
All right.
Ready for
So
a bumpy ride.
alerted to the arrival of the Alabaster Keep, the sun, which has set and kind of leaves a glass-like moon glow over the water. You wait upon this glass-like ocean for the Alabaster Keep to arrive, or to arise. As you take in what appears to be a lovely sight, your ship rocks violently to starboard. A swirling pool of water forms just off the stern of your boat, Its intensity seems to be holding you in place for the moment. The bow of another ship begins to emerge from the whirlpool. A black hull and black sails are silhouetted within the moonlight. This towering warship dwarfs your sailing ship. Glittering sails carry it closer to you. You catch a glimpse of an undead crew. Arthur, you recognize this ship. It is undeniably the Alabaster Keep, your old vessel.
I've sank the bastard once.
Time to sink it again.
Let's go. We're gonna do some pit maneuvers here, gentlemen.
I am going to attempt to give us music again.
Yeah,
There you go. There's the new
Yeah.
song there, Brandon.
bot's still being.
Real talk though, the ambient pirate music is some of the
No, it's pretty
most
nice.
chill
Yeah.
background music I've
It is
ever
really
heard.
nice, isn't it?
Very nice. It's very, very chill.
I was
I've had
very
it going
happy
this
with it.
whole
Yeah,
time, and it's
same.
just like I wanna
I have
nap
not
to
had
that.
it.
It should be set to loop. It is set to
I
loop.
want to go.
Fun fact for anyone that didn't know, you can right-click a video on YouTube and there's a loop function. And it'll automatically loop the
What?
videos for you.
I
There you
want to
go.
go video.
I learned this like a year ago and I've used it a lot because it's very helpful.
All right. You will notice that your ship can travel 45 feet. Normally 60 feet with the wind, 15 feet against the wind.
Oh.
The wind currently is going, you should be able to see my ruler, to your right. So you will be traveling at your normal 45 feet. The map that you exist on right now
15-foot squares?
kind of just continues to go on forever. So if you make it to the end, do not think you've escaped the encounter. Essentially, we will
Well,
just
it's in the
warp
open
you
space.
back down to the corner and you will continue to go along.
So now that we can see the ship that has risen out of the water, I'd like to take my spyglass and kind of quickly examine. Does it look immaterial or incorporeal? Does it look like as if something would pass through it?
No, it is very, very tangible.
Okay, good. Good to know.
It looks like a rotting hunk of wood on the water, but
Okay.
it's like the Alabaster Keep if the Alabaster Keep like dumped it in black paint and then put a curse on it. Like it's got this kind of just evil
Yeah.
aura that is emitting from it right
Yeah,
now.
because the Alabaster Keep originally, Alabaster is white. It was made from birch wood and white wood, so it was actually like a bright white vessel. So it's interesting that it's all black now. All right. One last question I have, and just for
Sorry.
knowledge, what side of the ship is the anchor on? Is it on the starboard side or is it on the port side?
Starboard.
Okay, good to know. Okay,
Take a note of that because I just said something.
that's fine.
I do not know what those words mean.
Starboard means right, port means left.
So it's on the right side.
Ah, I see.
So the reason I was asking is just so everybody else knows is if I just decide
he's
to drop
gonna-
anchor, the ship will list to the right immediately. So that's what I'm trying to know if I want to do like a pit maneuver. Just
Pit
drop
maneuver.
anchor.
It does. And the squares do appear to be 15 feet. So,
Yes, they are
yeah,
15
so
feet
count
squares.
movement in 15s and range in 15.
And so the only so you said with the turning, we can only take one 90-degree turn and then move. We can't turn in the middle.
No,
of
we
our
can
movement,
turn
correct?
anywhere in the movement, I believe, right?
Yes, you can turn anywhere in the movement.
Okay.
Actually, one
All
sec.
right.
Let me double check that.
I would wish out there was like you have to move at least like 10 feet and then turn.
It says move up to the speed of one of your ship's sails with one 90-degree turn. So I believe that's contained within
Yes.
anywhere. Within it.
Yes, that would be contained within anywhere. Yeah, that's how I'm interpreting that too. Now that I'm looking at that. All right.
Yeah, this feels like some Final Fantasy.
So initiative
older
is
Final
going to be a
Fantasy.
little interesting on this one. I am going to take the captain's initiative.
Okay. So you want me to roll then? Is what you're saying?
Yeah, captain's
Okay.
initiative.
Do I add anything from? Is it just straight roll, or do I add?
It is
something
gonna no,
from
it's
my-
gonna be your initiative, so you get your
Ooh.
dex.
The
That's
whole
super
bonus.
helpful.
Yeah, you get a big dex bonus too.
Yeah, 'cause I add my. It's not just dex; it's also my
The
charisma.
yeah.
Oh yeah. That's gonna
It's pulled
be 24.
All right, the Alabaster Keep rolled a 21, so
Hey,
Haha,
we got
we're
the
ahead.
lead.
better than you. You does.
All right.
Oh, you rickety old bastard.
So the black-sailed ship that you've been told about for the last few days has arisen from the water, barreling in on you. Its
Oh, where did this
sails
guitar come
emanate
from?
a green aura. Its hull emanates a almost ghostly smoke-like aura, and its artillery glows with a purplish hue.
Ooh, what a-
So for how do I orchestrate turns? So if I wanted to turn 90 degrees, how do I rotate this?
Okay, so if you click
Yes,
on
there
the
is a
boat,
little like
you'll see four
square.
corners. There's like one in the middle up top. There you go. You can turn like that.
Yep, there's a little square on like the top of the ship. It's already rotated, so there's like a square at the top where the ship is pointing, and you can just click that and drag it around.
Okay, I see it. I see it. All right, thank
And I
you.
think you can technically. I think it should snap to 45s. Yeah.
Okay.
So-
So because if I want to be able to fire, I have to have one of my sides aimed at the other ship, correct? Because that's the only way you can fire. from
For
your
just the
ballistas.
sake of the battle, you'd be able because they're ballistas, so they can kind of rotate.
Okay, yeah, they're not
You
cannons.
don't
You're
really
right.
have
Okay.
Yeah, we don't have
cannons.
cannons.
Okay. All right. Good. I just didn't know if arrangement was going to be super necessary. Okay.
Yeah, no, I'm
Oh,
not
should
gonna
be
worry
okay.
about it. It's too complicated.
Our stuff can, as long as we're within range, we should be fine.
All right. So I am going to actually.
I think those are
I'm
So
going to-
I think ours are
remember,
on the front of the ship.
As a crew, you must decide who's doing the movement, who's doing the shooting for both weaponry, and if you're going to take any specialized actions.
Okay. All right. Well, I can give us a take aim action if somebody wants advantage on a normal attack, or they want to target a subsystem of the ghost ship, or I can move us, depending on what people want. Because I pretty much plan to stay at the helm here, so that way I can move the ship around and order people if other people want to take weapon positions. There's a ballista and a mangonel.
I should probably have my spell slots back by this point.
What do people want to do?
I want to do fun auxiliary stuff.
Oh yeah, like commanding wind and whatnot.
Yeah.
Okay, so Sentinel.
Yes, if
Darby-
you have any side abilities and stuff, you are also allowed to do them. So, obviously, I should have mentioned.
So Ruma.
I mean,
or Darby,
technically, if
Sentinel, what do
we're
you guys
within
wanna do?
120 feet, I can card throw at the boat.
Heck yeah.
But it does have a threshold of someone
Yeah,
undisclosed amount of
it's
known,
it's gonna have like a damage threshold and stuff. But in theory, if I could see a crew member, I could technically shoot them.
Let's just take them out.
But no, yeah, if we want
you
to
guys wanna do?
stuff.
Ruma,
Uh,
Darby, Sentinel. What do you
We
guys?
should
what do you
probably
prefer?
load the mangonel at least for one of them, and then fire the ballista. Right?
So you guys
Unless we
figure
want
that
to
out.
move too.
To start, your mangonel will always be loaded, so you will always get
Okay.
one free shot,
Yeah,
on
so we
both
can-
sides.
Now would be a good time to do it then, since we're not, the 60-foot minimum is.
All right, I will
sure.
actually take the take aim action then. So
Okay.
if you want to target them, go ahead. If not, I will give you advantage on the mangonel firing. Whoever's firing it.
Darby, you fire, I'll reload.
Yes.
All right, you're taking a targeted action there, Arthur.
Yes. So I'm gonna give advantage to the mangonel.
You're gonna give advantage just for straight damage?
Yes, unless
Okay.
Darby, do you want to target something specific of the ghost ship?
How much does this do? Does 5d10 bludgeoning on hit? I
Mhm.
mean, hitting the sails is probably like that wouldn't be bad because that slows them down.
Okay. Yeah, render it. Yeah, okay. All right, then I'll use my taking action to allow him to target a subsystem.
Okay, so you may target the sails if you would like.
I will target the sails.
Do it.
Whoa! 9.
One sec, I am writing down all of.
It's a +5 to hit.
Yeah,
The mangonel's a +5.
I know.
You rolled a 4?
Yep.
Wow.
The first roll of the night too for me before session was a nat 20. I should have saved my nat 20 that I had there. That's fine.
All right, so you rolled a 9 on the
9.
mangonel or the sails.
On the sails.
That will miss the. You fired the mangonel.
Yes.
So, Darby, you're kind of manning it. You pull it over. You kind of see the alabaster keep off the distance. You fling a few stones, and they just go right of the alabaster keep as it barrels full speed ahead at you. That is one of your 3 actions.
Yep. Not used to that. That's new.
Well, technically, would that be 2 of our 3 actions because of our
special
I
action
use
for
the
the
target
targeted, or-
subsystem?
So
take aim.
those the
But they're just like
the
a once per
bonus
turn special
actions-
thing.
Yeah, 1 second. Those are both all extra actions you may take. These are the other actions are just of the boat. So moving,
okay,
firing,
cool.
so they are extra.
Cool. All right. So I think Ruma said he was going to reload the mangonel, so he was going to take a full action to reload it for Darby.
Okay, that's gonna take. You're gonna have to. It's not gonna be ready next turn. It's gonna be ready the turn afterwards.
You still want to do it?
Oh,
If he doesn't, it won't be ready.
I'll still do it.
Okay.
And then
Far and Sentinel, we've got
Yeah.
2 more actions that we are allowed. You can either fire the one ballista or move the boat, or both.
Yes, sir.
To note, the Alabaster Keep has 2 ballistas and 2 mangonels.
Yes, we could fire the second one too.
Well,
You don't
Yeah,
have a
I
second
will-
one. You have 1.
Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, you said the other.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
well, if he's gonna reload, we should probably wait to fire until it's reloaded, so then we're
well,
always
he's
firing.
only reloading the mangonel. The ballistas
The
are
ballista,
already
we can shoot the
loaded, and
ballista
those are
every
good.
round.
Oh, we can shoot the ballista every round.
Mhm.
Yes.
Will it reach the boat?
Yes, the ballista
yeah,
has a
good.
range of 120.
Okay, well then, Sentinel, you can
It's
go
one
fire.
Well, you guys are
35.
135 feet away from the
What's
enemy
the
vessel.
far range on that? Far range is
I'd have-
480, so you
480.
can do it at disadvantage.
We could also move,
Good.
so we can
Yeah,
slow
no,
down.
no.
I can move this way if you want to.
Sentinel can attack.
bring
me.
us in.
Backwards?
Beep, beep,
Yeah.
beep.
You can drop
fire
anchor; it'll stop you.
Attack restlessly, and then he will be able to fire at regular.
There.
I-
I-
Reckless attack, unfortunately, does not work on this boat.
Boo!
Unfortunate.
I'd like
Okay,
to
so
recklessly
move.
shoot
Well,
the
here.
ballista.
We'll do the sales action. We'll move. So I'll do a 90-degree turn.
Arthur, you've already taken your action. You cannot take this action. You took aim.
Yes.
So either Dr. Watts or Sentinel will need to take this action.
Oh, I can move it.
You are allowed
Or
to move it. You also may discuss about
Sebastian.
you'd like to move, but someone must take it. It's not
Sebastian
hard.
can move it because he has his own turn.
In terms of how the boat is vesseled,
No.
extra critters don't matter.
Boo! He can spin a wheel.
What if I use the
Extra
shadow
critters
bouncer?
Do not matter.
Does the
unfortunately.
shadow
Yeah,
bouncer
Sebastian, you
count?
don't
Because he's a
master it.
big, normal-sized creature.
No.
Okay.
Unfortunately, no. I have to make this same for me as the DM.
Yeah, that's fair.
All right. Well then,
Because yeah,
Um,
we don't have a turn. It's the boat's turn, not us. So.
yeah. Well then, I don't really know what I should do. I don't
Move the boat. Move the ship closer, so that way we
I
can
will-
fire the ballista.
I will move the ship closer.
All right, so you will have to turn. You are allowed to turn 90 degrees.
I
I
will
don't think
turn
we
it
can
90
get closer if we do a 90, because best we could do is like turn and go this way, and that's not really gonna go.
Oh, well, they're gonna come into our direction.
Yeah, they're gonna
right?
come towards us.
All right. Instead of that, I am going to create a wind wall at the back of our ship,
Okay.
going across. Like, if they're coming from behind us, right? They're
They
gonna
are.
shoot at us going forward. So then, if I create a wind wall in the back of our ship, all of their projectiles will have a tough time getting through. What? If I remember correctly. Yeah, they will automatically. Oh wait, no, those are too big. Never mind. I'm just gonna move the ship.
All right.
Well, we're sailing.
I don't know where to move it, and I don't think I can control the ship.
You can turn it this way and move.
Everyone should have
move-
access to control this vessel. I should have given it
So
to
we
him.
can move 45 feet, so that's 4 spaces.
Ah, okay.
And we can turn 90 degrees. So
Yeah, you can move any direction. So if you wanted to like turn right and move this way,
we can turn at any point in the start, end, beginning.
Like that.
yes, and then we'll just rotate the ship like that.
Okay, yeah.
I
there we
believe
go.
that is that more than 90 degrees.
That would have been more than
considered
90 from
your-
where it was facing, yeah.
Yeah, so
It would
you
need
were
to be
angled this way,
here.
so your angle would be so you'd
Perfect,
have to
thank you.
move in that direction.
There we go. That's what we've done. That's what I've done with my movement. Now Sentinel can do something.
Okay, so Sentinel, you are still actually you are in range of the ballista now with how he moved.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, we could have fired with disadvantage before, but
Yes, but now
Yeah,
you're
no.
normal.
it's also
Do it.
currently at
Oh,
ramming angle.
So
that is
Arthur
an
has already
18.
used- So Arthur has already used his stuff. You said 18 Sentinel?
Yeah.
You are hitting the ship normally. That hits the boat.
Yes.
Roll the
It's the
damage.
damage roll. Sentinel manning the one ballista. You just see this giant chicken aim the ballista at the ship coming at you and launch it. You just see this giant arrow fire over and
3d10.
strike the hull of the vessel. Does it do damage though?
Okay.
3d10.
Yeah, 3d10.
Yeah, it is going to do 14. 22 damage.
Ooh.
All right, with its shield, it takes 2 points of damage.
Oh,
Yikes.
Dang.
Threshold.
Oh,
I believe that is the ship's actions.
nope.
That would be the ship's actions. Here we
The
go,
alabaster key
boys.
is going to go.
Ramming speed.
Yeah, it's going to ram into you guys like a cock.
They don't have anywhere near it. I unless that thing can move like 300 feet. I don't think it can actually get.
How
It
many-
cannot.
How many actions would it take for us to strap our anchor to a ballista and fire it?
Fire the ballista.
Start with the anchor.
I mean, we'll have to talk about it. So the sails on the ship glow, allowing it to move the full 60 feet regardless of wind.
Okay.
Oh,
And it
what
will
a
turn
little...
itself. So that is its single action.
It cannot hit us with its mangonels now because it's too close.
Too close.
It is too close. However, it is going to use its death vessel ability. I need everyone to give me a wisdom saving throw.
Ooh, wisdom saving throw.
Oh,
Wisdom.
hey, if you're within range of me, because I have this ability that I
Yes.
constantly forget
And your
about,
aura.
Do it.
you get something.
It's
I'll
your
tell you
charisma
right-
bonus to our saving throws.
You get +4 to your wisdom saving.
There you go.
dang!
I will say everyone on the
Oh.
boat is in range of this right now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I believe it's 10
Plus-
feet, but
That's
you know
right.
that's okay.
So +4, you said?
Yep.
So
Okay. As a note for me, is this to be charmed at all?
No.
Okay.
16.
Okay.
Well,
23.
26.
with a
Okay.
+4 on top,
22, baby.
8 plus 3 is a big old 11.
All right. Everyone succeeds except for Darby. Darby, you are frightened of the vessel before you. You are unable to take an action. 4.
Let me double check if I can be frightened or if I have things about frightened, because that's kind of what my whole subclass is all about.
You're pooping
Okay.
your pants.
Yeah, I'll double check. I don't think I do yet. I think it's next level I get my ability to like move frightens around.
It's not helpful.
Yeah. I don't think I do. Not yet.
Darby, you are frightened for 1 minute of the vessel. That means for 1
Dang.
minute, being 6 seconds, so 10 turns, you are unable to make
Yep.
an action. Your crew is down 1 action. It's going to shoot its ballistas twice at you, which it has 2 of them.
He's like, in a couple weeks, I can scare other people, but
Yeah, right
For
now,
right
nah.
I'm scared.
Right now, you're dead weight.
Lilith's not quite there yet. She can't quite give me that ability.
Darby
But-
is
Lilith too busy
literally-
playing with Mr. Grumbles.
Darby is literally shitting his pants.
You're the worst
All right.
on a boat.
It's just attacking you normally. It's not aiming for a subsystem.
Okay.
That is a natural 1. That will miss.
Yeah, it misses, baby. The ship sees its old master and misses.
It knows.
That is going to be a 17 to hit for the second attack.
Battlehit.com.
What does it? Actually,
Yeah,
no. What
it's
is our
our
AC?
15 armor
15
class.
AC. Okay.
All right, that is going to do 26 points of damage to you.
So
That's
that'll
11.
technically be, yeah, it would be 11. Are you keeping track of that, Matt? Or
Oh yeah, math is
I'm
my
going to
day
keep track of that ship
job.
HP. The Armored Badger is next.
Armored Badger is next. That's us, boys. That's us.
I cannot do anything. I'm spooked because I missed my shot and went. Oh,
So now we only have
jeez."
2 actions now.
All right. Well, can
We have
I?
3
Well, no,
actions.
the ship still has a full 3.
Okay.
It's just
Darby
Darby
I
can't
can't
take
do
any
anything
action.
special.
then.
Okay.
Is there like a repeat save on that frighten at all?
Nope, you are frightened for a
Oh.
whole minute.
Okay.
Question:
Love
Is
to see
there
it.
something? If I do something that is independent of the ship, does that count as a ship action?
No. So
Okay.
doing something independent will be an action for you. It just means you cannot take a ship action, which means if Arthur were to say take aim, it would only leave Sentinel and Ruma to do a ship action.
Real quick, DM. Ruma, being of keen smelling ability, noticing Darby shitting his pants, I would like to cast Lesser Restoration on him to
To cure
cure
his
him
frightened?
of...
To cure the frightened.
Actually, I don't think
That
I can
is-
get rid of frightened. I
Yeah,
just
double
read the
check
rest of
it.
it. Blind and
Double
deaf.
check.
Damn it!
While he... Okay, so...
There you might have access to a spell that can.
I'm sorry, Prince Z, what were you saying? What would you like to do?
I was
you
gonna say,
point your spells.
if I don't take a ship action, can I have my both action and bonus action?
Yes.
Okay, I just want to I'm trying to make sure I know what all I can do
Yeah.
Yeah.
within.
What our
it.
Yeah,
options are.
this is new for everyone, so we're
Yes.
playing
Yeah.
this right now. So yeah, I would say yes,
Okay.
you'd have both.
Cool. Then in that case, I think what will be helpful now is for me to bless everyone on the ship except Darby, because apparently he's
I
not
can't really do
gonna
anything
help right
currently.
Take
That's
the
fine.
now.
bless. It's
Extreme,
beautiful.
extreme oxygen. It
Right.
fills your lungs, and you will get a +4 to
Super
attack
oxygen.
and all this stuff.
Yeah, you get a D4 on like.
I
every-
will say those apply to the ship's attacks as well, so you all have a +4 to hit.
D4.
All right. So I'm going to try and get us away a little bit, so that way we can shoot the mangonel the next round. So I am going to do a
Remove.
full speed ahead action.
Okay. If you're doing a full speed ahead, so someone will need to move the boat for you.
Oh, okay. It's not move and added. Okay.
Correct.
All right,
You are
then I'll
taking
just-
the action.
Then I will just move the ship.
Okay, move the ship.
All right. So we're gonna do.
Was Prince Safari gonna do anything else? Or
Oh,
is
I'm
it the
sorry.
brace?
I thought he was just asking questions.
Yeah.
Sorry. Were you doing
No,
your
with
turn?
my
I'm
bon-
sorry.
Yeah, with my bonus action,
Was it because it might
I
impact
am-
movement?
I don't have any spells that's
Okay.
gonna do bonus action. I needed to know for later.
Okay. So
Okay.
he's cast bless on everyone. You all have a +4 to your attack.
D4.
Okay.
I think saving throws.
All right. So I'm going to move.
Yeah, it's a
I
D4 to
believe it's
attack
only
rolls and
45 degrees to go to that, and then I'm going
Okay.
to move. How much is moving? How much? Can we move
15
again?
per
45?
square, and we go 45.
So
plus
the wind
spaces.
is still going, so you can go full 45 feet where this is going.
So
right
it's
now.
three moves.
Yeah,
Oh, like
3
that.
moves.
Or yeah, 40,
Okay.
yeah, 45 is 3. Sorry.
All right.
Math is
so
hard.
that is my action.
Okay.
And are my take aim and full speed ahead are not full ship actions. They're extra actions, right? They don't.
No,
count
they
towards
are.
the three?
Yes, they are not full ship actions, but they are your action.
Yes.
So the
Okay.
ship gets 3 actions.
Makes sense.
The full speed ahead, take aim are not part of those, but they are your actions.
for
your
your
turn.
turn.
Makes sense. Makes sense.
So Ruma and Sentinel may still go, and Darby, keep track of how many you've gone because this will probably go longer than.
Did
your
I-
turn.
Did I reload the thingy?
You.
Yes, you reloaded it last turn, but it's gonna. Well, that's a tough one to say. Ruma,
Because
if
it
you're
takes like
taking
a
the
whole
action-
round to reload, right?
Yeah, so you're taking this round to reload the cannon. So in the future, if you want to reload, it's going to be the turn after the mangonel was shot. So because you said you were taking it last round, I'm going to let you take an action this round.
Okay. Okay.
Gotcha.
Nice guy, DM.
Gotcha. All right. Well, I
We
can.
technically have 2 ballistas, so you both can fire.
You have 1 ballista.
I
Yeah,
just
but-
manufactured another one.
You have 1 ballista. on
I
this
cast
bad boy.
create objects to create a
Create a
ballista.
ballista.
Can I?
I
Can I
craft
also
the
move?
Well,
common
we have
wizard
one
upgrade
ballista.
ballista.
Not with that attitude, DM. We have 1 ballista and we have 1 anchor. So
We have one
Ruma's
Ruma
just
who
gonna
could
toss the
throw the
anchor.
ballista bolt like a javelin.
Throw it. Throw it.
Can I also move the boat?
You may, yes, so that's 3 actions. You can
Yeah.
move the ship.
So we get free action.
Okay.
It's just we have to like reload
Yeah.
stuff
Because their boat moves at 60.
always. Well, we move
So
45.
I'm gonna move
unless
us.
we take out the sails.
Yeah.
Oh.
That's like, you know, we gotta make called shots.
All right, the captain wants us to shoot. I'm gonna shoot the ballista.
Shoot the ballista.
So it's
So that is going to be a called shot. It will be at disadvantage for you because he did not take the take aim action.
No, he's saying he's
just
going to
shooting it.
fire the ballista at the
our
other ship.
ballista. Okay, yes, you may shoot the ship normally. Go ahead.
Okay.
Yeah, wording is going to be a bit confusing with, but that all the ships have ballistas and mangonels. It's like shoot
I got-
the thing is. Oh,
You have a
weird.
D4.
13.
You have a D4.
Oh, and I
You
have
do
a
get the
Technically,
D4
you
D4.
can shoot the ballista twice in a round if you want. It's very quick to reload. You're allowed 3 actions.
Yeah, so
You
we
can
could do
shoot
2
it 3
ballistas.
times if you want to.
Nice.
Okay, so that's a 16 to hit.
That
Or
will hit.
17.
That'll hit.
Yeah, man. Okay. How much is it?
Ballista is
3d10?
3d10.
3D.
3d10 and the mangonel is 5d10,
1, 2, 3.
if I remember right.
Mhm.
Yeah,
Big
5d10.
damage. Wow, we did 1 damage because it has a shield of 20, right?
Yes.
Yep.
1 damage! Yeah!
Takes 1 damage.
Alright, that's all
We
remember.
did it, boys.
Here, I'll get a...
Sentinel, you're the
I'm-
only one
I'm
left with an
thinking we
action.
gotta-
What would you like to do?
We're gonna
Fire
do
Fire
myself.
that ballista.
All right, shoot that ballista, Sentinel.
No, we gotta do some serious wreckage.
That is a nat 20.
That is double damage on the
And that is
ballista.
60-10. Love to see it.
Yeah.
You might actually do damage.
Yeah, you might actually do like odd shot.
When we were playing Assassin's Creed and you open up a hole and you fire inside the hole inside the other enemy ship, the weak point. Blow up their gunpowder.
37 damage.
Ooh,
That is going to be 17 damage to them.
Nice job, Sentinel.
big rolls.
Aha!
So all of a sudden, this ballista just fires out and strikes the alabaster keep, blowing off a little bit of its hull, but it still stands strong. That ends your guys' turn, and we will move on to
One
the
for me,
alabaster,
baby.
which is going to fire both of its mangonels at you.
No.
Is that they're 60 feet away? Oh,
Yeah,
there.
yeah,
Oh.
yeah. It's
That is
it's a little
going
weird
to
because they're 60
be,
feet. It
a-
feels like it's less, but it is.
22,
That'll hit.
Yep.
and I can't read my own dice. Ooh, a 7.
That's a
Wow,
mass.
that's a big miss.
All right, it's going to do 5d10. I'm just going to get a
The
dice
die
roll
roll
right
there.
here.
Someone cast
Also-
mage armor on the ship.
It's got magical weaponry, so it's going to be doing a little bit. Actually, I forgot. It's a +2, so it'd be
9.
a 10
It still
to hit you.
misses.
Yeah.
Yeah, some misses.
It's gotta be the 15.
Going to do 29 points of damage to the alabaster keep.
Just 14 damage.
Dang, we're not doing too hot.
Dang, they did
No,
we are
14
not.
damage to themselves. That's crazy.
And then it's going to do a ballista attack on you. 1 ballista attack.
I'm assuming that 6 HP has been dropped. already.
18-20, not natural.
And it is.
Ouchie padoodles.
It's not moving though. It's staying there.
I vote we
21.
Oh.
Minus 15 is 6.
Hey, we're at 269.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yes,
Yeah.
you guys are next.
Here we go. All right.
So,
I'm going to do the take aim action, and I am going to. All right. So who's firing the mangonel? Because it's ready now.
I'm skilled.
I'm
Ruma.
scared.
Ruma's
I'll do
firing
it.
the mangonel. All right.
Ruma can
Do you
fire
want
the
to
big
target
gun shot.
something with the mangonel, or do you want
Just take the
advantage?
I think we take the advantage.
Okay. I'm going to take aim. Take aim.
All right.
Fire!
And then I will make shooty booty.
You got a D4 and advantage.
Yep.
Yes.
Unfortunately, not advantage on the D4.
Mangonel. +5, okay.
Yeah, it's just a flat +5.
Does the D4 go on each roll or does it go after?
It's
You add
do
it to
your
whichever the
advantage,
higher roll
D4.
is.
Yeah, whatever
Oh,
the
okay.
higher roll is, you'd add it to.
Yeah, because you have advantage, you take higher, and then D4 gets added to that.
Okay, D4.
Yeah,
Okay, 19 to hit.
That'll hit.
Yeah.
Okay.
5d10.
And then it'll do 5d10.
Come on, Ruma. Can he cast smite on it?
No, not cats.
I smite with the rocks!
That'd be so
37,
sweet.
so 17 points of damage.
17 points
Yeah.
of damage to the
Nice.
alabaster keep.
Man, that would be
Blast
great
of
though. Shoot a
rock.
ballista, smite with the ballista.
That is
Third
one
level.
action.
He grabs his holy symbol and blesses the.
One of our
the
actions.
That is
shreds.
one ship action. Arthur and Ruma have taken their turns, which means that there's 2 ship actions with Sentinel and
That's fine.
Safar and left.
What time is that'll be terrible, but a little,
Well, I think. How far away is the ship from me now?
currently it is 75 feet.
Yeah.
From like
Yep.
closest to
And
closest.
See the people on the ship?
Can you see?
Yeah.
I mean, you can see a small amount of the undead crew that are captaining or piloting it.
Got it. Cool. I think it would be a good idea for me to cast. Like, is there? Can I see the wheel? Can I see like where the ship is being like moved from?
Yes, but it is pretty far away. I mean, it's hard. I mean, I guess you're in range, so depending on
Yeah.
what the spell is, yes,
90
you can.
feet roughly if we're going
90
where,
feet,
where
yeah,
the back
I
middle
can
of the
see it.
ship is.
Good. Then I'm going to pull out my wand and I am going to cast Entangle. And everyone 20 feet from the wheel is going to need to make a strength check.
All right, I'm just gonna go ahead and make one for the general captain of the vessel.
I love it.
They take out the
One sec.
captain and they have to. Can't really move.
1 second. Where did I place him? Here he is. A strength save?
Yes.
That is 19.
Dang it. All right.
So,
Well,
It was a good try.
that's a good idea. And Entangle still
Yeah,
does stuff.
Well,
though.
it's still.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's still difficult terrain.
Still
Doesn't
difficult to move.
doesn't really do
On the
much,
ship,
but-
yeah. For 20 feet, but that's all good.
All right, Sentinel, there is 2 ship actions. Oh, I'm sorry, Prince of Farin, continue.
That's it. No, that's it.
Okay, Sentinel, there is 2 ship actions, and one of you may take one of those ship actions.
Going to fire Ballista.
Go ahead.
That is a 15 plus blast.
That'll hit.
It's 19.
That'll hit.
Nice. A 4 on the blast too. You'd love to see it.
Yeah. 17.
Take 2 damage. No, we'll take no damage because it is a
Yeah,
20.
they got 20.
So
we
your
got 15.
ballista fires and it just bounces off the hull. The ship takes no serious hull damage.
You somehow snipered right through where our previous ballista shot was, and it does nothing.
All right, the alabaster keep's gonna go. It's gonna turn itself slightly. It's going to make a full speed ahead.
Uh-oh.
Yes.
Revving
Bring it.
speed!
We're gonna get boarded.
Good. I hope we are.
Yeah. I
And
don't.
I
It
can
is
drop
able
my
to
anchor in
move.
the middle of their boat.
An extra 10 feet, which is perfect because you guys are 75 feet away. And it's gonna go boom, boom, boom. It's gonna strike. It's gonna ram.
Ramming
Dealing
speed!
16d10 damage to both vessels. Which I will do for both of us.
Okay, that won't destroy our ship, but it'll do a lot.
That is going to be 73 points of damage to both vessels.
Minus 15 should be like
58.
50 some, yeah. That's a big chunk for us.
And it'll shoot its ballistas twice at you.
I mean, those point blank ballistas, man.
Which you're lucky that there's no like advantage for that. 17.
Technically, it's a ranged attack. It should be a
It-
disadvantage.
If they're within
Well,
5
Shooting somebody
feet.
with a crossbow.
17 and a natural 20.
Those will hit.
Those both hit.
Both of them hit.
I'm just gonna keep using this online dice roll. It gets a little easier.
That's so many dice to roll.
I know. So I'll do the first 3d10 for the normal one. That is 17.
2 damage.
So 2.
Let's
And
see
then the doubled. 22.
So like 7.
How are we doing there, Chief?
202 out of 300. Over 2/3.
So it's our turn now, right?
Yes.
Is there?
Board,
So
board,
we are
board.
technically, so they hit us like this, right? Like the back
Yeah.
end coming that way. So technically they are on our starboard side, which is
Yes.
where the back end starboard side where you said originally where our anchor is located. Is there a feasible way that we can drop our anchor through the front of their boat?
Yes.
They.
Yes, there is. No, there 100% is. No, there 100% is. Okay. No. Me and Ruma, we got this. Ruma, you gotta be ready, right?
All right. They're close enough. They're not like on you because they
They
hit you
rammed
and
us.
stuff.
Oh, they bounced
They did.
off. Okay,
They bounced off. There is probably a good like 10 feet, like 5-10 feet between the two vessels. So if you can concoct a way you can fling an anchor, I will give you a
We did
free
this.
mangonel shot with the
damage.
anchor.
Okay.
It
Also,
did.
I forgot to
Alright.
mention the enemy crew reloaded their mangonels.
Okay.
Yes.
All right, Ruma.
Ours is also reloaded
I-
this round.
I cast levitate on the anchor. You can then chuck it with no resistance at the other ship, and then I'll just stop casting levitate on it.
So just drop concentration when it's where it needs to
Put the
be.
part,
less.
lift this anchor out of the
We'll
water
lose
and
less,
hand it to
but,
Ruma.
like,
Worth it.
Yeah, no, losing bless for
Dude,
that.
this is the single greatest idea ever.
Throw the
Just
anchor.
drive the front of the ship into the
Ruma,
We're boarding it if this works.
Oh yeah.
Ruma,
Whatever's
Give
left
me-
of it.
do you have any ranged weaponry in your arsenal?
Technically,
believe
we
we
should have like
have
javelins or
javelin,
spears or
yes.
something. Yeah.
If you have your javelins, you may use those stats to throw this anchor.
I get a +8. Let's go, man. All right. Can I just use my? Oh, never mind. I saw the +9 in my strength saving throw. I was like, that's better. Okay.
No, it's a different thing.
Ugh.
You get your charisma on that one.
I got
Arthur's going to
11.
turn around from the helm, and he's going to unsheath one of his scimitars, point at the alabaster keep, and go, "Land ho!"
Give me a roll, Ruma. Straight at the hull.
Yeah, I got an 11.
That misses.
Oh, you said you had a +8.
Yeah, I rolled 3.
That misses. Ruma chucks the anchor. It's just short. It locks you into place. You are unable to move this turn.
Can I say I took a take aim action to give an advantage? With
Oh, yeah, we
my
can still do it.
theatrics?
Fine.
my
Yes,
theater- I
I
did
will
say I
allow
did
it. I
that.
will allow.
Okay, yes.
I will allow.
Thank you.
Hey, 25.
That'll
Oh,
hit.
that hits.
That'll hit.
So 5d10 to the. Whatever.
Who rolls the damage for that?
5d10.
Okay, I'll do it.
You threw the anchor.
So now
I don't-
we are going to be linked. Our ships are going to be.
Oh,
tied
that was
together.
bad damage. 24, so I only did 4 damage.
4 damage.
But it's better than nothing,
That's
and I
a
can't
bummer.
get away now.
Yeah. We are locked up, baby.
All right, you are locked up with this
Row
boat. You
boat.
are unable to move. We still need Sentinel and Prince of Farin to make an action.
Board.
Oh, wait. I thought my action was the levitate.
Oh, your
Yes,
action was to
that's true.
levitate Sentinel. Then you are the
Sentinel?
only one left.
You know what to do.
Ballista.
Land. No, I
No,
said
land
ho!
ho! Land
Land
ho!
ho!
Land ho! Board! We're going
Yeah,
in!
No, more
You know what
ballista.
to do. Ballista.
Ballista?
No. Sentinel is going to reluctantly let go of the ballista
Has
As
it pointed right there?
as he's loading it, ready to go. He drops the ammunition, whatever it is. What is it, cannon?
That's the bolt.
And Sentinel flies on over. He leaps off the back of the ship in a full rage and lands a land ho. As his captain, oh captain, my captain
Guys
has
have
commanded me.
boarded the enemy vessel, and you have boarded.
Yes.
So, dude, please excuse the cannons that are on this vessel. But you do not have them. This is the only boat I could find that I liked. Give me one moment. I have to set this battle encounter up here real quick.
We freaking nailed it.
That's so good. I'm so proud of us.
They thought that they were trapping us.
Ethan
but
was
we
like,
were trapped.
Naval
I just
combat. what could
imagine
go
a
wrong?
gaping hole in the front of their ship with an anchor through it.
The anchor didn't really make a gaping hole, but it stuck into the side of
Okay.
it. So,
Okay,
Yeah, it's stuck in the ship.
that works
That's
for
what you
me.
get.
That's right.
we're about
That's
to
what you
fight
get,
a bunch
sucker.
of their
Man,
dudes.
if we actually were capable of moving, we could drag their ship with.
That's right.
They are
mean, we
chained.
Did we rest at any point? I think.
Yeah,
we probably
yeah, we-
rested.
Yes,
we
everyone
probably
would
would
technically
have,
have
yeah.
rested at this point.
Except for you, Ruma. You were not resting.
Yeah, you stayed awake the whole time, man. Because we've been at sea for like.
I
Almost
still
a whole
think that
day.
Ruma should have been able to put smite into the anchor.
No,
Rumor was.
He
Rumor was
threw
doing
it.
fraud.
It was a projectile.
You know what? That is
I
a
think
very
I
fair
think smite is literally a melee attack.
I
Yeah.
know.
It's when you
Well,
Oh, yeah.
let's ask the ship and see if it felt like it was meleeed by the anchor.
Hey,
I mean, I think
Pippin Squeak, can you make that one sentient too, so we can ask the ship how it felt about it?
I
If it
think
isn't
that
already.
we should be getting
Oh,
an
yeah.
extra movement because we do have a sentient ship that counts as one of our crew. I haven't said anything so far, but I feel like there is a
forgot.
The sentient ship
forgot
part is
that
just that we
Pippin
don't have to
Squeaks
worry
were here.
about crew.
Still sunning themselves.
Yeah, they're just chilling on
Pippin Squeaks' whole battle are still on the deck sunning themselves. That is the correct answer.
Oh, I
All
think
right.
you're right.
Just as a heads up, the crew that is represented on the boat is not all the crew you will have to fight.
Yes.
it's all the crew that I will fight.
It's all the
I'll
crew
just
that
walk away.
is with us. That'll
I'm
be
like, no, I'm
Frankie.
out.
This boat looks strikingly similar to the armored badger.
That is the armor.
And there's this
badge.
giant
They have
badger
our
sign
boat.
on the right. That's kind of weird.
They have our turbo booster.
No wonder they go so fast.
We've been hoodwinked. Bamboozled even.
You guys are gimmick infringement, and we will not stand for it.
Gimmick infringement.
Gimmick infringement. Alright, I need. What's my initiative?
Ruma would like to rage.
Ruma takes
Well,
2
yeah,
levels of
Sentinel said
barbarian.
he did rage already before they
Yeah.
boarded, so I'm gonna allow him to take that as a free bonus action.
Man, I'm rolling like
to-
garbage
totally,
again.
totally aside. It just reminded this whole battle and you using the anchor as a weapon. Totally reminded me of a really sweet character design I saw on Reddit one time, where it was a shark person,
Oh, yeah.
barbarian,
I've seen
and
that.
his melee weapon was an
A
anchor.
giant anchor.
It's
instead
the
of like a-
coolest
That's
thing
awesome.
ever.
Man, I am just rolling terribly tonight.
Looks like those old like the '90s cartoon where they're the shark people. The super muscular shark dudes.
It was like Super
Oi.
Sharks, Street Sharks.
Yes,
Street
it's,
sharks.
Sharks.
Yeah.
Everyone in? Everyone. Prince of Farin, you're not in yet. Nor is Arthur.
No,
Oh,
no one's really like.
Nor is Ruma or Sino. Please give me.
Yes.
I am the
initiative.
only one who rolled my
We didn't
initiative.
call for it, I didn't know.
Oh, hey, cool.
Ooh, sheesh.
Sheesh.
I saw that 22 in there.
Come
Well, big one.
That's
I rolled a
nice.
9. These dice are
17
betraying me.
plus 8 is 25. Let's go.
All my
Plus
dice are
8.
going so poorly right now. I don't have a single D20 that wants to roll above like a 15. I think
Only
13 might have been the
one
highest thing
far
I've seen.
in.
So that's a 12.
We technically still have blessed, ladies and gentlemen, so...
No, you do not. Levitation is also concentration.
Yeah, yeah,
Oh,
right. So we can
He
bummer.
has
show the
lost
anchor.
it.
So you lost Bless so that we could do the
Prince
anchor.
of Farin, I need your initiative,
I love it.
please. Alright, we'll give you a 1.
One sec. Sorry, I was
No, you're good,
running,
you're good.
doing something else. My initiative is much better than a 1, as you would believe. It is exactly a 7.
There
Ooh,
you go.
that is worse than mine.
It do be like that sometimes.
Yeah, sometimes you just don't roll good on initiative.
Alright, starting us
Oh,
off is good
jeez.
old Ruma, what is your dex?
I'm not
15.
A what?
15.
Ooh, what about Sebastian?
Oh yes, Sebastian will be in battle. Let me add him. He goes right after you. What the dick? Where's
He
his-
has his own initiative. technically,
Yeah, he gets his own initiative.
Where's his...
which
Yeah,
is
I
20.
realized that. Where does little man go?
He's little
His little
beanie
man went
baby.
away. The fuck game?
Yeah, they both did.
Fuck you, roll 20.
I think they probably just weren't properly linked together. That might have been it.
What is this? What is Sebastian's shit again?
He's a little monkey.
The like
No,
the,
what is his AC and HP?
the stats
So
should
his
still be
HP
working.
is
It's just the token
13.
isn't properly.
HP is
linked.
10.
I'm sorry, Matt, repeat that.
Yeah, HP is 10, AC is 13.
Thank you. Stupid roll 20. I noticed they updated their token thing now. I can actually edit tokens.
That's fine.
Pretty dope.
I wonder if I didn't save it. All right, there's Sebastian. He goes right after you, correct?
No,
He has
he has his own initiative roll.
Go ahead and give me an ish.
Familiars have their
I
own
already got
initiative.
it. I'm putting it in right now.
We've done this before, everybody.
Yes. We are
Also,
not professionals.
Ruma, what did you say your
15.
thing was?
15.
15. right, you will.
Oh yes, it's the Teletubby, or not Teletubby. It's the Beanie Baby.
Yeah.
I love that.
There's also a tie
I
for
still- I can't
Sentinel,
control
and then
him, FYI.
oh
You
yeah.
can't control them. It's
Nope.
says you should be able to control them.
Is the token linked with the sheet?
It is. It's
Yeah.
all linked up properly.
You might want to take a
See,
quick
Prince-
break. A good quick break while we manage this. No.
No, we'll figure this shit out.
Ooh, okay.
No.
Control 'em
Here's
now.
gotta
We
poop.
got this. We got this.
What's his initial?
20.
Oh, dang, he
20?
went well.
I'll just tell
Can
you
you
where
control
he
him
goes.
now?
Yeah. No, but I'll just tell you where he goes.
What in the god blessed dickweeds is going on with this right now? All right, one sec. We're gonna try this again. We're gonna get this right this time, boys. Prince C, controllable. In your journal, can you control him now?
Haha. Still no, but that's okay.
The fuck?
Be- like I said, I'll just tell you where he goes.
Ah,
All right, just indicate.
no.
Yeah, you can just use the
Just
ruler or
indicate.
something.
Yeah,
Just
I got
indicate with a
you.
little booble. All right,
I
so the one thing is gonna go before you. Where are you, Ruma?
He's the second one.
Literally. So that one's gonna go before you.
Sentinel's got ties.
What is your Dex Sentinel?
It is a 16.
Dang, you didn't
Okay,
take a
you will
Dex
go
then.
before both of them boys.
And then Zafar
And
also has
Prince of Farn, I'm assuming your Dex is over like whatever these bum. Over an 8?
No. Oh, over an 8? Yes.
Yeah. Okay, we're
Yes.
good then. Arthur, start us off.
Right, Arthur is going to unsheath both his scimitars, leap over here, and attack this crusty old undead person.
Go ahead.
All right, scimitar strike that's going to be a 25 to hit.
Yup.
All right, 6. This is going to be sneak
I
attack.
might actually get to use a spell that I haven't used like at all. I like don't ever use
Oh,
it.
hello. Wow, I don't think I've ever seen that many 6s. So 18.
Oh, yes.
26.
Insert roll.
31. 31 damage.
Takes 31 damage.
Then I'm gonna
Still
strike
alive.
him. I'm gonna strike him with the second scimitar.
Go ahead.
That is 27.
That hits.
That is 4 damage.
Okay, 1 second. I'm wondering, do I have the wrong AC on these guys? This guy's AC. Oh, nope, I don't. Okay. 4 damage? Still alive.
Okay. I will spin off of him using Rakish Audacity and kind of pin myself up against this wall. This guy won't
Okay.
be able to attack me through that wall, right? He'd have to go up the stairs first to
You
get
have
to
to
me.
go around you,
stairs.
correct.
Okay, great.
You also would not be able to claim an opportunity against him, though.
Yep.
He's above
That's
you.
fair. Okay.
All right. This
My
one's
turn.
gonna go.
Oh,
It is
by
gonna
Sentinel?
go. Yep, it's gonna go over here by Sentinel, and it is going to attack him 3 times.
Woo! They get lots of hits.
13,
No.
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 24,
Yeah.
No.
No.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah, that's super hit.
and that's what is it? 17.
no.
Oh, right. So Sentinel, you're going to take half of this because you're already raged. That is going to be 9, so 4 damage, and I need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
Ooh.
Wait, I don't think I am raged yet, technically.
Yeah, you said you were raging before we started, and I gave it to you.
Give it to you.
Okay, well, I mean, things might happen if that's the case. If I'm raging.
Oh, well,
Yeah,
if
because he
you
gets
not
his
want to
stuff.
rage yet? You don't have to.
That's what I'm like. It would kind of be out of like it would be like a surprise round if that was the case.
All right, well, we'll hold off then. So you just take a full
Okay.
9 damage then. I forgot you're a wild magic barbarian. So
Yes.
shit.
Yeah.
His
Yeah,
range
push
actually
down.
does something when he activates.
Love the music.
And
The guitar
Ruma,
that
you're
just like
next.
comes in. I'm never ready for it, but it's great.
Alright. Ruma's gonna sniff the air like Deadpool sniffs pistols after he shoots them a whole bunch. And just go, smelling the undead, and he's going to smack the one right in front of him after bonus actioning casting Hunter's Mark on it.
Go ahead. I will mark it for a hunter's mark.
I'm going to make sure I cast Hunter's Mark. There we go.
I'm sorry, Sentinel. What did you roll for your con save last time too?
Oh yeah.
Oh, I don't think I did.
And you are not
roll
within
for
range of Ruma for the bonus.
That is a 26.
You're okay then. So sorry, Ruma, you may attack him.
I rolled a 12 to hit.
That misses. No, that hits. That hits this one.
Oh dang.
Hey,
Oh,
they got
sorry, that hit
no
that one.
AC.
All right.
Love to
well,
see
I'm
it.
gonna probably
for
smite
it.
at the
Yeah.
first level, so
He,
I'm
just,
gonna do
he
that.
smacks the head of his hammer before like he
All right,
warms it up.
so that's gonna be this plus
Does he get the bonus
Gotta pay for
D8?
that.
D8 for
Fighting.
what?
Because if you hit a certain
Oh,
type of
is he
enemy, you get the
undead?
bonus D8. Yeah.
They are not weak to them or vulnerable to them.
No, is it an undead creature?
Yes.
Then you
Alright.
get a bonus D8 on
So
all
I
your
get
smites.
3d8.
Because
Wait for that
paladin,
hit.
yeah, if it hits an
How'd
undead,
you
he
hit
gets
him?
1 extra D8 over the normal.
So that's 9 plus 3 for the Hunter's Mark is 12 plus 11 for the smite, 23.
Ooh.
23 is still alive. What else for you?
And then I'm gonna hit it again.
Okay.
After I make sure I click my spell slot use. Okay.
Your smite slot.
Ooh, 27, almost a natural
That hits.
20.
That hits.
Okay, so
You
this
also have Crusher.
dash
You smite him again.
this. Oh yeah, I smited him again. Don't be silly.
What's that look like, Ruma? Tell me. I want to see it. Theater of the mind.
This. Hold on, I'm thinking. Okay, so oh, this one is not as good. So that's gonna be 16 points of damage, and then with each one of those hits, he's gonna get knocked back 5 feet, and I'm hoping that he gets knocked into a wall, and then I can knock him again overboard on the second attack.
All right, so he's gonna get knocked over.
Yeah, knocked over, and then like I'm just a golf swing on the second one.
He falls into the water.
Oh, nice.
So he's
Nice.
treading water right now.
All right, and then I will use my movement to go up here to attempt to help Sentinel out, and that is it.
Sentinel do got a lot of them over there.
Sebastian.
I think Sebastian is going to rock. Actually, no. He's going to fly over here. I'll have him ready in action to fly directly in front of someone who is trying to attack.
Where's he going?
So he's going.
Oh,
he's gonna
gonna
block.
ready in. He's
block
gonna ready
you.
in action to fly directly into the face of whoever's attacking.
Okay. To like distract, to try to give him disadvantage.
Yeah, disadvantage
Okay.
on the attack.
That's his turn.
That's his, yeah, that's his turn. That's all I'm gonna have him do.
All right.
Yeah,
Well,
you
you're in
can't-
luck because this guy right down here is gonna come and swing at you.
I kind of figured somebody would.
So I will assume he is at disadvantage. He's going to attack 3 times.
Haha.
That is going to be a 14.
That's a hit.
Second attack. Ooh. That will probably miss. That is going to be a 10.
That's a miss.
And the third attack. That'll be a 15.
2 hit, 1 miss.
All right. So, Prince Z, you are going to take.
Yeah, you got a low AC.
Yeah, well, I'm not wearing armor.
Oh.
So, you're going to take
Oh, yeah.
17 points of bludgeoning damage, and I need a Constitution saving throw from you.
7 points plus. Alright. Constitution saving throw. We're looking at. Don't have great. Oh, no, that's pretty good, bro. That's a 21.
You're
Let me see.
okay then.
I'm a Genasi. I forget that I'm
Yeah.
good at these.
He gets good con saves.
All right. This one's going to run up to you, Darby, and take a
Yep.
swing at you.
Not Darby.
No.
He's going to take 2 attacks with a rusted longsword.
Ooh,
Wobby.
gross.
That is, I'm not rolling well, 11
Miss.
Nice.
and 24.
I'll allow it.
Well, that makes up for it.
That is
Yeah.
going to be 6 points of damage, and I only a con save from you.
Yep. Let me get my damage first. I'll update roll 20 after the round. Con save.
Yep.
Is this to be charmed?
Nope.
Okay. That's actually not bad. That's a 17.
You're okay.
That's the best roll I've had all night.
Moving on to this one up here, it's going to come down to you, Arthur, and do the exact same thing.
Figured.
That is a 24 for the first swing and a 24 for the second swing.
That certainly hits again.
Yeah.
I rolled 2 ones. That is going to be 8 points of damage, and I will need a Constitution saving throw.
Okay. Con save.
Actually, I'll need 2 from you because it hit you twice.
Okay. First one's 19.
Okay.
And second one is 17.
You're okay then, Sentinel. You're next.
Rage.
Here I go. How high is the like upper landing?
So this part's the high, or like the second highest, lowest. It's like 5 feet roughly, 5-10 feet.
Okay, perfect. So this is like the middle is higher than.
No, where you are, the middle's lower. The middle's the lowest part.
Oh, okay, perfect. So then I'm gonna go 5, 10, 15. He can opportunity attack.
Yep. So he will opt.
Hit me.
Are you raging first?
Wow, I'm rolling a lot of 24s tonight. Oops, I have the wrong monster. Did that hit you? Yes, it does. It's actually the same amount of damage. That is going to be halved because you're raged.
I'm not raged yet.
So, oh, you're not. So that is 11 points of damage, and I need a con saving throw.
You're good at those.
That is a 16.
You are okay.
All right. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. And then we are going to rage in the middle of the ship here. Oh! This is the first time I've gotten this.
Oh! I like the sound of that. I think I know what that means.
Sentinel is going to pop up
Yep.
here.
He finally got it. He got the every round Misty Step as a bonus action.
Warp.
It is the
Alright.
strongest one there is.
Here we go. We're gonna go smack at this guy for is 19 plus 8.
That'll hit. Yeah,
Okay.
these guys are the AC wet noodles, so that hits.
Okay, so
So
that
you want
is
12 hit or whatever.
12 damage,
Ooh, nice.
Takes 12.
and then again. That is a 13 plus 8.
That'll hit. Yeah, that hits.
And I need to do this not like I did last time and stop rolling d10s and roll d12s. All right. But it's the same amount of damage. 12 damage again.
He is still alive.
Are they made out of wood?
They are not
No.
made out of wood. They are
Dang
made out
it.
of body flesh.
They are made out of undead.
Anything
It's
else for
not-
Sentinel?
That's it.
Get out of.
All right. This guy is going to run right up to Darby, and he's going to make his 3 attacks on you with his arms.
Yep.
If my thing will open for me, like the big point. Ooh, that's a 9.
Misses.
That's an 8.
Also misses.
That's a 19.
That hits. Yeah.
Darby, you take
Oh, I forgot to update it.
6 points of damage, and I need a con save from you.
Yep. I'm
on,
assuming this is
Darby.
not to frighten because I'm still
Nope.
frightened.
Nope.
Let me get my con save. Hopefully I don't roll like garbage.
I will say, since combat, this boarding combat has started, you're not frightened anymore.
Oh, okay. That is a 6.
A 6?
Yep.
You've contracted blue rot from their attack, Darby.
Oh, nice.
No.
The good
All
thing
right,
Ruma
just-
can heal diseases.
Just mark that down, and mark down to let me remind me in 2 hours, in-game hours.
Oh no.
Am I aware that I have this?
Nope.
Okay.
Awesome.
Blue rot?
Blue
That's
rot.
a blessed kind of thing.
All right, this stupid
gift that keeps
guy
on
is gonna
giving.
climb back up onto the ship, and that's his turn.
Man, he climbed a whole
This
ship?
one- Yep. He's gonna attack Arthur for 3 times. Arthur, that is. God damn, I can't read these dice. I need to get new ones. 13.
Nope.
21.
Yep.
Wow, 7.
No. Black.
That is 8 points of slashing, and I need bludgeoning. Excuse me, and I need the con save.
All right, con save. Come on, con save. Ooh, that's gonna be 17.
You're okay.
Yeah.
And then this one's going to go 5, 10. He's gonna hop over the ship. 15, 20, 25, and attack Ruma twice.
Not Ruma.
Ruma.
Ruma 22
Hit.
Wow.
and
Something hit Ruma.
21.
That ties.
Yeah, that is.
Dang.
That's a hit.
Dang.
Wow, talk about lucky.
Yeah.
Let's see. That is 2, 10, 16 points of damage to you, and I need 2 con saves.
Ouch. Okay.
You good at con save.
Damage. Con save. Dirty 20. Oh, for the
And
first
the second one,
Yep.
15.
you were good.
Whew.
Darby, you're next.
Yep, I am next. I
Please don't forget to subtract the HP from your tokens and roll
Oh,
20.
right.
Yep. I think I will forego having a bonus action this turn, and I am not frightened. So I will. Darby will pull his top hat off, pulled out a large golden sheet of like fabric from it, wave it around himself, and cast Greater Invisibility.
Ooh.
So I am invisible, and I don't have to worry about attacking at all, disrupting that. So I will do something to mark that I am invisible.
There you go. I added a little ninja.
So I'm now invisible. Unfortunately, that is my action, but I am going to move. So I will go
Yeah.
far.
All of a sudden, Darby just vanishes, and these undead pirates are just like, "Where the fuck you go?"
Not a good spot for me to move. I'll just back up 5 feet, I guess. And that'll be Darby's turn.
Okay, Prince of Fire,
Just so
you're
I'm not in the
next.
same spot, I will also mark that I am concentrating. What have I been using for concentration? Maybe I've been using
I'm
using that for concentration.
I am confusion.
I am confusion.
I am confusion. America,
Ruma, How are
explain.
you as far as like damage wise?
Ruba?
Oh, I'm
Ruma?
fine. I got six. I like
You're doing great.
68 out of 84. I'm good.
Oh, okay, cool. Well, then this might hurt a little bit, but I think. It's gonna be okay.
Oh.
Uh-oh. This might hurt you.
I am going. Suddenly, Prince Zafaran's eyes are gonna crackle with electricity, and there's gonna be a huge crack of thunder, and he is gonna be over here. And everybody, including Ruma, except for this guy, I think he's a little too far away.
The one below you, 15 feet?
Yeah, he's too far away. But everybody here is gonna need to take a. Let's use Thunder Step. Is gonna need to take a Constitution saving throw.
Con
Let's
save,
figure out what
okay. First guy, 2. Second guy,
Fail.
20.
Wow.
Fail. Oh no, fast.
20 is a
And
fail.
next
What's your
guy.
DC?
8.
Yeah, I got an
Yeah,
11.
Yeah, 8.
Ooh.
Fail.
So this boy and this boy failed. So upper and bottom.
Okay.
And
they
Ruma
take
also failed.
16. Oh, you take 16 thunder damage.
Okay.
Okay.
And I'm assuming half if they succeed.
succeed.
And
I think so.
yep, half of us succeed. And there's
Okay.
a loud crack of thunder that can be heard within 300 feet away. So it's very, very
Ouch.
loud. And then, as a bonus action, I am going to Misty Step 30 feet up.
Okay, go ahead.
It
You're
is
just floating.
Yep. Well, technically, I'm falling because I haven't activated my fly yet. But
Oh.
I can only do 2 things.
Perfect.
And I don't want an attack of opportunity.
Perfect.
Nice.
All right, so the blade that that took that thunder damage to the face is going to go ahead and smack you twice, Ruma.
Ouch.
That's a 10. Natural 20.
Ooh,
Jeez.
Ouch.
that one will hit.
That is going to be, wow, I'm rolling really bad. 6, 8 damage to you, and I need a saving throw.
Constitution?
Yep.
15.
You're okay, Arthur.
Oh, I'm
All
smudging on my
right,
finger.
Arthur. I am going to actually strike twice at. Of the two, which one works worse for wear? It's the guy.
The one
Yeah,
above you.
yeah, sorry, I think you hit that
red
one.
mark.
I'm gonna
before.
attack him.
Yeah. Go ahead.
That is a 22
That'll
to
hit.
hit.
Definitely hit.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 8, 11, 13, 15. 20 damage for the first one.
Ooh.
The body slumps over dead as you strike it down, Arthur.
Nice. All
The
right, I'm
first
gonna do
ghost pirate on the
my
page?
offhand attack to this guy here.
Go ahead.
That's gonna be a 24.
That'll hit.
That's gonna be 1d6 and 1 damage.
Takes 1 damage. Still on its
Love
feet.
to see it.
And then I'm gonna go 5, 10, 15, 20. Actually, no, I'll go 20 and then 25, 30. So he can't get
Yeah.
away from Sentinel.
All right, next is going to be the one that right here. Prince of Farn, because you're in the air, it's going to go right under you and walk up to Ruma.
Yeah.
Ugh.
And it's going to attack you 3 times.
Do it.
Ruma.
Not Ruma.
That is 16,
Miss.
15,
Miss.
22.
Hit.
That hits, yeah.
That is going to be 5 points of damage, and I need a con save.
Con save of 22.
You're good. Ruma, you're next.
All right. This one that I shoved in the water and is now back up. Does he look like he's engaged with me and coming my way?
He's on the boat. He's going to engage ever closer, which is probably you.
Okay, go. I wanted to make sure. Okay, so I'm actually going to end my concentration on Hunter's Mark and cast Shield of Faith on myself for a bonus action, giving me plus
Okay.
2 to my AC.
Oh,
So I
23
now have
now.
23 AC.
Ooh.
That's good because
And
they've been hitting
then,
22 is a lot.
Yep. And
Just
then
passing
to
Oh.
really make sure that this one has, or I have this one's attention, I'm going to chuck a javelin at the one that climbed out of the water.
It'll be at disadvantage because you are
They're
in
engaged
melee.
within 5 feet.
I do what I gotta do to make sure I tank for the team.
All right, do what you got to do, baby. These guys have ass AC anyways,
Yeah.
so you might be okay.
19 to hit. I'm the lowest one. That was pretty solid.
That'll hit.
Jeez.
That'll definitely hit.
It'll do 6 damage. And I'm gonna yell when I throw it.
Wow, that was exactly its HP left. It
Oh,
dies.
nice.
as
Oh,
the javelin.
okay.
You don't have to worry about it
He
coming. It's
just
just
gets
dead.
back on the boat and just immediately gets speared.
Ugh.
Well,
You just
then
need
I'm
climb up, pull itself up, and Ruma just hucks a javelin and just takes
While
it
he's
and
busy
dies.
tanking these other 3.
It's just
Yeah.
3 deep.
Anything else for you, Ruma?
I'm gonna scream at the ones in front of me, and that's it.
Sebastian.
All right, Sebastian is going to turn invisible, and at my mental command is going to start undoing the sails of this boat.
Yes.
Okay. So is his turning invisible a bonus action?
It is not an. It is an action. So
So, I
he'll
would
turn
s-
invisible, and then
then
he'll
start
doing
moving
that
towards the
next
sail.
turn.
Okay, and you know what? I guess I'll consider that an object interaction, so you're okay. So yes, he may
Yeah.
do that.
He's
What
gonna
is your
start
ultimate plan? I'm
undoing-
assuming you're gonna drop the sails on the enemies.
That's essentially the plan.
Okay.
And just
All right,
also
it's gonna-
just so they don't have sails.
It's gonna take him probably 2 turns to get the sails down.
That's fine with me. You keep doing
All
that,
right.
Sebastian.
So this guy's gonna go, and he's just gonna charge up and attack Ruma for 3. That's a miss.
A 23
Ooh, that's
AC.
that is a 23.
Damn it!
Dang. Even with Shield of
Dang.
Fate.
They have
Is
to
that-
roll an 18. I rolled a 15, and I still miss you. Uh,
Yeah.
That is, wow, 4 damage, and I need another saving throw.
I don't remember. Shield of Faith concentration.
Yes.
And you'll also
Yeah,
need to
so
make a
I'm also need
concentration
you
check
to
after
make a
too.
con save for that.
Okay,
too,
so I
give me
got
2 cons.
27 for the disease.
All right, so the disease is good.
You need to beat a
And,
10 for the concentration.
Well,
Plus
I
the
no
damage
longer
wasn't-
have Shield of Faith because I
You
rolled
no
a 1.
longer have Shield of Faith.
Oof.
All right, that's his turn. This one, we're gonna do a 50-50 between the two of you. Sentinel, you're getting struck twice.
Hit me.
Hit.
24.
Oof.
That hits.
God, that hits you.
Yeah,
It
18.
hit me. That does not.
Sentinel, that's going to be
He is
10.
a-
5 damage at half. Give me a saving throw.
That is a 21.
All right. You are okay. The next one is a defeated Drown Blade as a new one boards the ship at full HP.
Oh.
Shoot.
I mean, we decided to board. We're gonna have a lot of them coming.
Sentinel, you're next.
Alrighty. I am going to.
It's better than our ship, so we might as well just do this.
Yeah, honestly, we're gonna have a hard time fighting their ship as a ship. You can go anywhere in that area. It's up to 30 feet.
Going to pop there. There you go. 5, 10, 15, 20. Get in there. Help out Ruma.
Help Ruma out.
Who's got 4 guys on him?
Any of them that looks weaker than the others?
The
from the other
one
side.
right above Ruma, this one right here.
Okay.
This had to be-
Going for them.
Go ahead.
That is an 18 plus 8.
That hits. It's hard.
Oof. That is 8 damage. That is the lowest I could do.
He is very much still alive.
Alright. Then we're gonna go hit him again.
Go ahead.
17 plus 8, 25.
That's
It's still not rolling great on this damage. That is 10 damage.
all right. He's still alive.
That's it for
Damage is
me.
damage.
All right. This one's gonna go, and it's just gonna run right up to Arthur and take 3 swings. How long is it out of here so I can read it? 14.
Nope.
8.
Nope.
Ooh.
19.
Yes.
Arthur, that is going to be 11 points of bludgeoning, and I need a con save.
I've been rolling well. Ooh, that's gonna be 20, non-natural.
Let me see it.
This one, this blade is defeated. However, another one boards.
Towards
the
the
ship.
ship.
Where are they coming from?
The ship you're fighting
Yeah,
right
the
now.
other, yeah, the ship that
You're currently connected
we
to
boarded,
right now.
but they boarded us.
Oh, I guess aren't we on their ship?
No, you're right.
I thought
All
we were-
battles take place on your boat because I don't have a ship
Yeah.
for every single.
Okay, I thought this was representing their ship.
No,
okay,
this is
okay.
your
I
ship
thought-
technically.
Okay.
Well, then I would take back having Sebastian undo our
Okay.
sails
Okay.
because
yeah.
I thought I was undoing theirs.
Yeah, no, you are always on your ship just for ease of things. What would Sebastian
it.
like to do instead?
I'll just save his action for something else. It doesn't really matter.
Okay. So this
He's
one's
just
gonna
invisible. He's
go
hiding there. You can't look at
5,
casting
10,
anyways right now.
15, 20. Oop, I'm stretching. Arthur, you're getting attacked again.
Once you did your bonus
3
action.
times. 12.
Nope.
20, not that.
That'll hit.
That is.
19.
That'll hit.
All right.
That'll
that is
hit,
going-
donkey. That'll hit.
10, 16 and 2 con saves.
Okay. 19 for the first con save,
Okay.
See it?
and 15 for the second con save.
You are good. And this one's gonna go, and it's just gonna keep thrashing at Ruma twice.
So far, Darby's the only one that's got Pirate Age, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
Anyone who's been infected.
Both with your inflated 21 AC, both of those will miss. Darby, you're next.
I am invisible. And I get to keep it when I take my actions, because greater invisibility
Join the
is really
club.
dumb.
Yep.
Everyone.
Unfortunately, I can only target one creature with it at a time, so That is okay. I guess for this turn, I will use my action to resummon the pseudo dragon. Since you can do that, you can use an action to summon it out of the pocket. So Darby will, I mean, he's invisible, but he'll pull out the deck of cards and throw it out and call out for spades.
Is the bloody pseudo dragon actually
Uh,
fucking...
The
Nope.
token is kind of
Look,
junky.
it's not. It's not even. What did you do? Roll 20. Why did you depress me? What is it? What is its stuff?
It is weaker.
It's over there.
Sorry, I gotta go pull up the stat block and the extras.
Look.
Spade has 13 AC and 7 hit points. Unless you really want me to roll the
I went in
2d4.
and like tried to fix everyone's HP because we were having trouble. Roll 20 just decided to like remove everyone's stuff from its like character sheet, which is why everyone's things are just completely derpy.
It's okay. Let me
Depressing.
double check where I can summon this thing.
It happens.
I'm pretty sure I can. It's just like in the space right in front of me, but it's not. gonna make
Save.
sense.
All right, where are you putting him?
Just put him right in front of me. The space to the right.
Okay, he goes after you, right?
He goes on his own initiative count.
Okay, what's his initiative?
That's a great question. Man, I cannot roll to save my life. What's his initiative bonus? +2. He gets an 8. So actually, he will go right after me.
That's amazing. Go ahead and just have him go, and then I'll fix this stuff.
Yeah,
once
put that
we
in
get
there.
to it.
So that's my action. I'm still invisible. I'll walk to there.
Okay.
And then I will use my bonus action to command Spade to attack one of the pirates by Arthur.
Go ahead.
And then Spade's turn, because that is my turn.
Yep.
I cannot move Spade.
Ah.
Tactical difficulties.
Join
Oh, roll 20. You're busting my balls today.
Leave his balls alone.
Now can you
Roll
move
20.
him?
Nope.
But
His
you
balls
can
are
move
not-
Sebastian now, right? No, you haven't been able. Why
No.
can none of you guys move your things? Here, we're gonna try that. Now can you move them? Wait, one sec.
Okay.
Now can you move them?
Nope.
How about
Oh,
now?
there we go. I can see his health. Yeah, we're good.
Here, I'm gonna do the same thing with Sebastian.
Yeah, just delete him and put him back in.
Can you see his health now, Prince of Farn?
I
Sebastian?
sure can. And I can
Oh my
move
god.
it. Yay!
There we go. All right. So Spade will come up here, and he'll hit that one.
Alright, go ahead.
The one
Spade.
with the red marker. He'll do the sting attack as well.
Okay.
Do it.
Hopefully I don't roll like garbage, because he does not have a good to hit bonus. That is a dirty 20.
That'll hit. What type of damage type is this?
It is magical piercing.
Okay.
And then I need a con save, or I guess can it fall
Or what?
unconscious and or be poisoned?
It cannot be poisoned.
Okay, then it still needs to make the con save, because if it fails by more than 5, it goes unconscious.
That is going to be a zesty 8.
I believe. What's my spell save? I think it's 16. Yeah, that failed by way more than 5. So he will take. Let me look at my damage again. I think it's +2. So he takes 3 magical piercing, and then is unconscious until either it takes damage or someone uses an action to wake it up.
Alright, it's unconscious. Prince of Farn, you are next.
Fate will stay there.
I am going to. So I'm flying in the air. I'm going to fly over here. And I'm going to hit this person. I'm gonna. So yeah, I flew 5'10" feet. I'll go down 5, and I'm gonna hit him with booming blade with my quarterstaff.
Go ahead.
Spell attack is +6. So we got a zesty 15.
Alright.
Nice.
That hits?
I've marked him for booming. Yes, I've marked him for booming blade too.
Nice. And I am level. I've never really used an attack spell like this.
You
I am
get
level
you get the level 5 bonus.
2. So 2d8. Oh, so it takes. Sorry. I haven't done this many.
It's based
damage
on
rolls at
player
once.
level. So because you are level
Got it.
8, you get the level 5
So it
bonus.
takes 1 8 d8 thunder damage. It's gonna take my quarterstaff damage, which is 1d8 minus 1 because I don't have a lot of things. So it's gonna take 2 bludgeoning
and then it's
damage.
and then it's like marked too for when it moves.
Yes, and then when it moves, I think it
it's
takes like
marked
2d8 now.
moves. Yeah, it'll take 2d8 when it moves. It also takes an extra my feet because I'm a genie warlock. It takes an extra 3 thunder damage again, just because of my trait. And then I'm gonna use my bonus action, and it needs to make a strength saving throw.
It rolled a 16. Let me see if it has any bonuses. It does. 19.
Okay, so nothing happens. And yeah, that's my stuff. That's my.
So how much damage did it take?
Yeah, 8 bludgeoning. Oh no, 8 thunder plus 3 is 11 thunder damage, and then 2 bludgeoning damage.
Okay. It is still up, but you definitely did damage, and it is marked if it moves.
And I will risk the attack of opportunity and fly 10 feet up.
Okay. That is 15.
That's gonna hit, yeah.
That is going to be 10, and I will need a con save.
Ish, 10. Oh,
Yeah.
yeah. Not. And con save is 20 to non-natural.
You're good. All right, well, Ruma, you're just gonna keep getting piled on here by these guys.
That's his job.
Miss. Oh, that's a 21.
Ooh.
Oh, that bastard.
Yeah, unfortunately, your shield is gone. Your shield of faith.
6, and I need a con.
Ouch. Whew, 25 on the con.
You're
I'm
good.
so scared of this con save.
Yeah, I don't know what's gonna happen, and I don't like it.
All right,
So Arthur,
I also don't
Arthur,
like that I
before your
don't know that
turn-
I have this disease.
So before your turn happens here, Arthur, you kind of hear a voice from the other ship. Well, Asriel, this is going to be now. Is it going to be locked in an endless fight of blades here until your blood's let out all over the ship? Or are you going to give up finally and surrender yourselves to your old crew?
Looking to kind of see if I can see where that voice is coming from. Can I see it or no? Is
You can't see who said it. You can tell it came from the Alabaster Deep.
Okay. In response to that, this sleeping undead crew member right here is going to get a scimitar directly to its skull,
That's an advantage because he's unconscious.
and it'll be an instant crit if it hits him.
Yep.
So that's definitely gonna hit because that's gonna be an 18 plus 8, so that's gonna be 26 to hit.
I'm not even gonna make you roll for it because I think his HP is low enough that you'll kill him in one hit.
Sweet. Yeah, because with sneak attack and it being an
Yeah,
instant
sneak
crit,
attack, and it's an auto crit.
But unfortunately, another one boards the ship.
So from my perspective, is the Alabaster Keep over here or is it
Yeah.
over this way?
No, it's over here.
Okay. I would, being called that way, I would, try to board that ship. I would try to go over there and see who's calling to me. If you, I don't know.
All
if
right,
can have
you
me, but-
are allowed to go over there if you'd like, Arthur.
Yeah, I will. I will hop over.
You'll
I'm gonna
take
use.
2 opportunity of attacks.
I'm actually gonna use my bonus action
Disengage.
of disengage to get
Yeah.
out of taking those.
All right, Arthur, you haul your sweet little patootie over there. So, an opposing figure stands at the end of the Alabaster Keep. As you board it, he begins making his way over towards you. With his body rotting and clothes frayed and torn, the Alabaster's Keep captain possesses a forceful demeanor. His long beard is crawling with bugs and maggots. Seaweed clings to the bottom of it. His captain's head is riddled with holes, as is much of the rest of his entire body. More surprising, he is an elf, and Arthur, you immediately recognize him as your old shipmate, Thomas Linkton. It's good to see you, Arthur, in the flesh. Or should I call you Azrael, as that seems to be your true name? As
Ain't
I
quite
once knew.
say the same to you, Thomas. You should have stayed where I laid you.
Oh, I would have loved to do that, but it seems that fate had some other plan for me. Now, are we going to continue this little skirmish like gentlemen, or are we going to talk this out like men?
I'm here to talk.
Beautiful. I'm glad to hear that. I would have hated skewering your friends into a bloody grave without at least having a bit of witty bum up with you. Does this mean we're done? Are we throwing arms down? Are we going to continue this little?
You first.
You first, my friend. I have you severely outgunned and outnumbered.
You do not have this.
I'll humor you, and I'll throw my scimitars down.
You see that, boys? The great Azrael White submitting the once great Alabaster Keep. Rejoice! Our time is now. I assume that the rest of your crew will follow suit.
Only if you honor your end. You have me.
Aye.
You have their captain.
It has been honored, Azrael. For I come here for two reasons. One is simply to speak with you once again after so long, and the other is to fulfill a specific request of my master.
Master. If you're captain of the ship, who could you be
Oh,
master?
I am captain of this ship, but I talk of the one who resurrected this entire crew back to existence through dark magic. Something that you quite might know yourself from our old sailing time there, Azrael. Perhaps you've met him. No, I know you've met him. Otherwise, he wouldn't have sent me to hunt you down like the dogs you are. Otis Mush.
Otis Mush. I've met with Otis Mush. He's just a man.
Aye, he is just a man. A man with a lot of power and a lot of money. Capable of swaying old salty sea dogs once laid to rest. Or bringing them back and entering them into an unholy triad. Capable of hunting these islands, taking down any dare swine who call themselves pirate. That includes yourself, Azrael. That includes yourselves and everyone aboard your ship.
Fair enough, but you're leading me to believe that a man with a lot of money was able to pay his way to resurrect my old crew.
It does not matter how the resurrection happened. Merely the fact that the resurrection did happen, of which it did, which should be proof enough that I stand before you.
You gonna keep talking in circles? Or you gonna tell me what you want?
What I want. There's many things that I want, Arthur. Many things that I want, Azrael. Oh, you sank me down to the bottom of the briny deep with this grand ship that stands before you. I do not wish to have this conversation on your vessel because it is my vessel now, and that would just feel gross. I'd prefer to do it on your vessel with your friends, your crew, you could say.
Fine. Then you may come aboard. But I can't
Aye.
tell you that your welcome will be as warm as mine has been.
Oh, I don't necessarily anticipate a warm welcome, but I anticipate a necessary welcome, if you understand me, Azrael.
Clearly.
So, Azrael, if you'll lead him across,
I will.
the Alabaster Keep will put a gangplank down. What do you say to the rest of the crew? They're still technically fighting the undead crew.
That was one of my stipulations. When I threw down my swords, I said I would honor the deal. If he honors the deal, then my crew will drop their swords. So you said the deal is honored, so I presumed his crew dropped their sword.
I guess did the rest of you honor Arthur's deal?
Well, I was saying if the undead soldiers dropped their arms, then mine
Yes.
would. Did
They
they?
have put their arms down.
Okay.
Even the ones that are punching stuff, just rip them off and drop.
Well, they don't attack.
I
you
know.
anymore.
I can't turn off booming blade.
That's okay.
Yeah.
The one will take his damage. Give me your damage. You just take it right now.
I can't.
He goes to walk forward, and it's just like, ow.
Just explodes with thunder.
It's only 4 damage, but
All right, well,
is it
he's
thunder
still
damage
alive.
as well?
it is thunder damage.
Then do you get you got your bonus?
Oh, then it's 3, so it's 7 damage.
7. 'Cause your genie bonus is on all thunder damage, right?
It's on attacks, so I don't think it.
Yeah, so then that
counts
probably wouldn't count then.
Yeah.
Just 4.
So yes, I guess the fighting has stopped and there's an awkward silence.
I'm
on our
staying
ship.
invisible, but
All right,
I'm not
the rest of
actively
the
doing
crew,
anything.
the other undead pirates have put their arms down. Arthur comes across with this undead captain with his briny, rotting beard.
Thomas LinkedIn, the quartermaster.
He steps across. He takes
Quite a
away-
promotion as he walks across this. Quite a promotion from quartermaster to captain.
It is quite a promotion, isn't it, really? Something I believe myself long due after you sank me. And here I am captaining your ship. How does that feel?
It's not my ship. My ship's at the bottom of the ocean. This is some unholy wreckage.
It is your ship, resurrected from the very sea that you put it down in. I quite like it a little bit better, though I have to admit the barnacles give me a little bit of an issue every once in a while. Being a bit undead makes it challenging to live amongst the living, if you know what I mean.
Fair enough. I actually quite like the new anchor hole you have there in the front of your vessel. That's a nice touch.
Easily repaired by the dark holy magic that holds this entire crew together. I consider to be but a flesh wound. Now, Azriel, you've come back to the Isles of Elos after all these years. After you should be rotting at the bottom of the sea. But you didn't end up part of my crew or a crew of your own, now did you? Which means you survived. I have me knowing the way that perhaps you did, but it does not matter, for I just simply wish to know why you're here right now, why you dared step here to the Isles.
We're on the hunt for something, if you must know.
Now what would that be? As pirates, we were always on the hunt for something.
Treasure.
It'd take much treasure to get you back out on this ocean, I could imagine. So what is the treasure? Tell old Thomas Lincoln, your old friend.
Why? Why should I tell you?
Why? Because I currently have the most powerful and deadliest ship stationed here off the board of yours, with an undead crew infinitely able to board this ship until you'll warm yourself out. That's why, Arthur.
I understand the literal why. I'm asking why all this pomp and circumstance. First, you have me come on the Alabaster Keep. Then you have me lay down my arms. Then you have you walk your crusty ass back over to my ship. And now you're quizzing me. I'm sure you already know why we're here.
I don't, actually, which is the most humorous part of all of this. You see, for the last year, I have been patrolling these waters for pirates. For a certain Moonlight Company. Ushering them along their way, either to their own graves or to Nutton Town, where the company has determined that they can live for the time being while this area becomes more family-friendly.
Well, I'm sure you're contributing to family-friendly nature of the islands quite well, Thomas.
I've
but-
heard that we're quite popular with the tourists. We just keep off the Bolton Key. They say it's off in the distance, the dreaded Alabaster Keep, risen from the grave. I fucking hate it, but what can you do?
That's what happens when you strike up a dark deal.
I didn't
always
strike
thought you were
a dark
better than-
deal. I was brought into this world kicking and screaming. Just like I bet you were when you were pulled from your mother.
We're looking for a map.
A map piece. A magical map piece, I would assume. Not to any treasure, but to an incredibly rare treasure.
You can presume.
I know the map piece you speak. It resides within the fog wall.
We know this.
Good. Well, Arthur, I wish you your crew luck on finding their map piece, because I believe that you are fully aware that it's going to be difficult for me to let you go at this point, correct?
I guess I still don't understand what the whole purpose of all this is. You either wanted to sink us, you could have sinked us, you could have just kept fighting us. Especially if you have an unlimited supply of undead sailors, why all this conversation?
Because where would the fun be unless I could talk to the man that put me under the water, that took my life from me prematurely?
Makes a good point.
There
Or
wouldn't
the
be any
funny
fun in that, Thomas. There wouldn't be any fun.
And there is immense fun in it. For two reasons. Because I sense upon your boat that you possess someone else that relates very, very closely to our old crew. A certain daughter of a certain crew member that resides upon my boat in a similar hellish situation as mine.
Well, if you sense her.
Excellent, Arthur. So I'm going to present you one very simple choice here. A very, very easy choice for you, because I believe you are the man who will make the decision that I expect. Now you may either turn yourself over to me for your deserving punishment, to suffer what my crew would dare do to you. Or you can give up the girl. You can turn her over to me and Daddy Dear, so she can become one of my undead crew. How do you feel about that, Arthur?
Well, you already know my answer. She's not going with you.
Exactly, I figured as much. Asriel, what happened to you? At one point, you wouldn't be afraid to gun down a small wench if it meant that you could save your own hide and get a little bit more gold in your pocket.
Oh,
Now
you,
here you
you
are.
should know uniquely, Thomas. I died.
Should I?
That's what happened to me.
Oh, you died! Everyone, please, surround me. Look at the man before us, the horned bastard, and tell me, does he smell an ounce of dead? Does he taste ash with whatever he eats? Does he no longer feel the winds of the ocean upon his face? Can he no longer enjoy the touch of a woman? Can he no longer feel what it feels to have blood course through his veins?
I guess I'd be the one to tell you that, wouldn't I?
Well, can ya, Arthur? Can ya, Asriel?
I didn't get stuck with the same damnation that you did, but I have one of my own, so
Oh, and
whatever
what's
you
that?
have me.
A damnation that lets you walk free amongst the living, capable of sailing yourself off to some island, settling down with some lass and starting a farm and living your life the way that most children think about. Compared to me, an undead corpse, chained to this vessel, chained to the very ocean where you left me.
Well, I guess I got lucky then. The person who decided to bring me back didn't want me to look as ugly as you.
Sorry, Arthur, I was coughing. What did you say?
I said, I guess I got lucky then. The person who brought me back didn't want me to look as ugly as you.
Oh, Arthur. Asriel, you still possess the same wit and humor that I remember that you did. So you choose yourself then. You won't give up the girl.
It's not much of a choice, Thomas.
Oh, I choose differently. Man, go and fetch the lass out of the cargo hold and bring her aboard the Alabaster Keep. Our friend has chosen, poorly it would seem. And a few of the undead.
Yeah, I was gonna say I would not allow them to. If
Yeah,
his
are we
men
gonna do-
move, then I'm going for them.
We're going
Okay.
back to fight.
Guys are gonna get in the way of their undead soldiers.
At least I would. Yeah, I
Sounds
know
like
I don't have.
Aaron too.
Yeah.
Well, if there's like a wall, if there's like a staircase to go down to get wherever, now there is a brick wall where that staircase used to be.
All right. You cast. I'm assuming it's the like
Lily.
wall
Yeah.
spell or whatever.
It's a silent image. It doesn't. It's not.
So the undead soldier wall just builds, and this undead soldier just stops, and it's like, what? And it kind of looks back to Thomas. Aye, you have Trixie, you do. And the one who summons these things is the other man that I have business with. You, floating man up there in the air. How are you doing today?
I am having a very horrible vacation, if you must know.
I am most sorry to hear that the hospitalities of the open sea have not been to your liking. Now, we can beat around the bush here for a little bit and talk this out like, civilized noble swabs, or we can just openly admit why I have been requested to find you. I presume you know.
I do not know into which you are speaking, as I have never met you before.
You damn near killed Otis Mush, my friend. Now in these parts here, being my master and all, I'd commend you for that. That's a pirate's way of doing things. You don't like the look of somebody's jib, you cut them across the face and hope their jib looks a little bit different.
Ah,
But
yes, I am being a pirate right now. So if that is how pirates behave, that makes sense. However, it was not a pirate action I did, but an action of one of my station, reminding one, such as yourself, where they fall within the order of the cosmos.
he believes himself better than most people.
No,
Understandable.
I know I am better than most people.
I see. But unfortunately, you've pissed off quite a few of your lessers then, my good friend. For I have been instructed to enact a certain amount of punishment upon you. Now, there should be no hard feelings with the punishment that has been requested here, as I don't necessarily oppose to what you did. But now that I'm in the employment of the person that you in fact harmed, I must act in some respectable sense.
Ah, so you are acting as an emissary of your master in which to presume to punish me. That is a very unwise choice for you.
That is correct. I'm going to present you a pirate option, just as I presented your friend. Either you may come down here and accept your punishment, or I may enact it upon anyone on this ship. Your decision. Old sailor's law. The captain could impose punishment upon one of his crew if he deemed it fit.
He's not gonna honor his word, Prince Safaran. I just said he could take me, and he decided to take the girl anyways.
Ah, yes.
That is
I am
you,
aware.
Azriel, and you will shut your mouth. I will honor my word to this one, for I have no quarrel with him. Just business.
Your word is not valuable to me, as you are a slave. Your word is as much as the scrape of a fork against a dinner plate. It means nothing, and is only meant to serve to feed the one it is nourishing. You may tell your master, if he has words with me, he will have them with me himself. But we will not be sending emissaries back and forth, as small saplings do.
I see. Well, if that is the case, then I will have no choice but then to sink this here vessel with everyone upon it. Would you like to see the rest of your friends die too?
Oh, no, you will not be sinking our ship. We need this ship in order to continue to be pirates. However, you may take your very bad-smelling friends anywhere else you wish.
I like this man. He has a certain bit of wit about him that I haven't quite seen in some time. It's almost like stupidity to the sake of naivety. You don't believe this is gonna go down and we're gonna pony up and leave this place, do you actually?
I do not know. I am not the captain of this ship right now. Currently, when we are doing battle and things that pirates are more equipped with, I bequeath that position to Arthur, as he seems to know what he is doing.
Is he serious there, Azriel?
Oh, he's dead serious.
Interesting. Well then, it appears this fight may continue until there is only one last man standing. I was hoping we could do this a bit more civilized, unless Arthur you'd like to bear the punishment for both of them. Yours and his. Captain's duty and honor and all that.
As long as you'll enact it on me.
I might like that, but I also a bit enjoy the cat and mouse game that we play. Which is why I plan to release the ship back into the ocean once we are through, you and me, and then rehunt it when the timing is right. Does that sound appeasing to you?
No, none of that does.
It sounds
really
awful like a retreat to me.
Sounds like a retreat, you'd say.
Yes, you are offering to leave so that you can come back another time. We have not made any such notion to leave this area. So it sounds as if you would like to leave, which we will allow you to do.
He's a cheeky one, he is. I'll let your friend believe what he wants to believe, Arthur. But would you take the punishment for both of them?
Like I said, as long as it stayed with me, leave the girl alone.
What's her name? What did good old Thomas Tripp see in this world?
It's Natasha, isn't it? Nat. Yeah, it's Nat, right?
Nat.
Yeah.
I don't remember her name.
I don't think it's Natasha.
Everyone else remembers her name.
Might be Natasha.
It's been 2 weeks. Leave it alone.
You
Yes.
killed her dad and
Yes,
you
Josh.
forgot her name. She's been living
Yeah.
on the boat with us. You're a bad friend.
Yes, we've established this. But thank you.
I was actually gonna ask what's Nat doing. Or what's Nat doing?
She's
Yeah.
been. It's just she's not she didn't really have a combat experience. She's underneath the ship.
So
She's being forgotten is what she's doing.
she's hiding like she's supposed to. Yes, I will tell her. Yes, her name is. Was it Natalia or
It's
Natasha?
Natalia, but they call her
Natalia.
Nat.
Yeah. Okay, I'll say Natalia.
I'm glad to see that some of us were able to leave something upon this world that was more than bloodshed. More than you and I could say for ourselves, Asriel. Much more.
That we are agreeing on.
Step forward, my friend. My formal friend. You know how this goes, correct?
I do.
Right, Arthur? If you'd step forward before your old Captain Thomas Trick.
I will.
Now then. Normally, how we would do this is we would strap you to cannons and throw you overboard. Or tie you to the bow of the ship and drag you under and let the barnacles do the work upon you. But I don't quite like that. No, I like this idea of you sailing forth and suffering and all this stuff. And then one day I'll come back and kill you later. One punishment now, one punishment later. How does that sound to you, Asriel?
Whatever gets your jimmies, Thomas.
Beautiful. And at that moment, Arthur, if you do not resist,
I don't have any weapons on me, or I don't have my scimitars on me. I requested them. I don't want the crew to attack everybody else. So yeah, no, I'm not gonna resist.
immediately Thomas lunges out and grabs your left hand or left arm. He pulls it forward, jamming it upon a barrel, to which he produces his scimitar, and with one swift motion severs your hand from wrist, till there is nothing but a bloody stump. And that is where we will end tonight's session.
Damn. Lost a hand.